There's so many songs on that. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, what's up? Newsboyz is happening. Guess who's not punctual today? Oh, I'm wrong. He sent me a Zoom. I stand corrected. I spoke too soon. Bear with me, dudes. I should swap over to the window here momentarily. It's always an issue. He's got to let me in. How is everybody? He's still 3 minutes late. Hey, 3 minutes late is early for him, so we're gonna be happy with what we get. You know what I mean? I tried to donate a million times, but every time it doesn't work. Sorry, dudes. Good luck on the movie. Thanks. I don't know what I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know why it wouldn't work. I appreciate you attempting. There's a link in the about of our Twitch. I'm sure that's whatever it is you're trying to click, but some people make it work. I don't know. Yeah, Leo Sayer, you're welcome. By the way, I play a lot of music in the intro for this show. I'm waiting on Trevor to let me in. I should probably call him. If you ever want to find any of the songs I've played, Spotify, I think on Spotify I'm Zach Picklefeet. I might have changed it to Zach Kreger, but I think I'm Zach Picklefeet. There's a playlist, a public playlist called Twitch Lead-Ins. It's got a shit ton of songs in there. I've been building it slowly through this stream. I think it's pretty great because I like the music that I like. What are the odds of that? Zach, I'm trying to buy Civil War on Amazon, but it's not available in Australia. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know what that's about. Hey, bud, how was your birthday? It was great. Thank you for asking. I am old, but I feel good. What show is this? This is Newsboyz. This is the flagship show. Trevor, I'm going to call him because he's probably... God only knows. God only knows. Zach aged? I did. Play more Psychic TV? Gladly. Anytime.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm waiting on you to let me into the Zoom.
Oh, okay. I'll let you in.
Okay. Adoy. Here it comes. I should really change my amount of food.
What's up?
Hang on one moment. There he is. What's up, dude? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Newsboyz. I'm good. What have you been doing?
I have been just doing work stuff, writing. What have you been doing?
I got a tattoo today.
You got a tattoo today?
Yeah, and dude, it was intense, man. Like, I brought the guy this drawing, and it's on my arm, so I can't see, what's going on until it's done.
Uh-huh. Right?
And I got up and I looked in the mirror, and it was not good. Like, dude,
really?
Dude fucked it up. Like, yeah. And I was like, oh no. And it was and we'd been laughing and hanging out for a long time and getting along. And then when I got up and looked at it, and I was like, no, dude, this is crazy. He fixed it. I was like, we took a photo of it and I was zooming in. I was like, you got this and this and this. And he went in and he fixed it. But it was
good.
It was a very tense 20 minutes while he was fixing it. Where no one was, it was dead quiet. And I was just I'm gonna murder this motherfucker. It was intense.
Wow.
So that was my afternoon. Jesus.
So you didn't know this guy beforehand?
No.
How did you pick him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any tattoo artists in LA, so I just was Googling tattoo parlors and then going and looking at everyone's Instagram and finding someone that looked kind of like what I wanted. And so I found this guy. This is the last bite. I'm sorry. I hate when people eat, but I just got home, so I gotta do it.
Well, people gotta eat. What's up, chat? Hello, welcome to Newsboy. Newsboyz plural. This is the flagship show, the crown jewel of the whitest kids empire. This is the show, the pace car, against which all other shows are compared and contrasted. Every Friday. I mean, every Friday, you guys know, we come out here and Zach and I, we put the whole team on our shoulders. And that's what we're doing tonight.
Don't forget, we make it look easy.
It's crazy. We make it look easy. And to be quite honest, it is.
Yeah.
I should also bring up that this is someone says, are you sweating? No, I just took a shower. This is the 6-month anniversary of Newsboyz.
Is that right?
Yep. Because
that's amazing.
We started on September 11th, and it is March 12th. So this is the 6-month anniversary. Hard to believe that it's only been 6 months.
Also, in that 6 months, I think we've only not done Newsboyz. I think we've always done only once. Only once when I was out of town.
Yes. Yeah, I think.
But didn't you do it with? You did it with Johnny.
Yeah, have we ever not done a Newsboyz?
I think we've always done it.
I think we did. I think we took a week off for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we did it. But yeah, so this is 6 months, and my God, in 6 months we're no slouches over here either. 6 months we have raised half of the money for the movie.
That's amazing.
And it's even bigger news. Right now, we're finished with production. I mean, we're with recording the audio of the movie. So in 6 months' time, the movie is in the can, at least the audio performances, the voices and stuff like that, and it's being animated now. So we're excited. Thank you guys for your donations.
We
couldn't
do it without you. Absolutely. Literally. Oh my God! Somebody changed my. I saw a comment that was like, "Look at your Wikipedia." Some fucking asshole changed my photo on my Wikipedia to me and this.
And what?
From the Zoom, from Twitch.
Oh.
Oh well, I don't care.
How's your wiki feet doing?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I've never checked.
Hold on, I want to see your Wikipedia.
Zach, saw you played some Phantomas a couple of months ago. How good is the Director's Cut album? It's spectacular. I agree. That's been my Wikipedia picture for a while. Okay, well. Why did someone just tell me now to check it? Not a flattering pick for you there, Zach. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Trevor, what mouthwash do you recommend, says Yakurai?
For drinking? I don't recommend drinking mouthwash. That's a Sam Brown thing. No. I guess I would recommend Scope. That's the only one I know of. What are the other? What are
Listerine?
Listerine.
Banaka's not really a mouthwash, I guess.
It's a mouth spray. Look what I got. Because I'm a little tired tonight. Because this has been a hell of a week. We've been going hard this week. It's true. Yeah. So I'm a little tired, but I didn't want to let down, and I refuse to let down the Newsboyz Nation. So before I go into White Claws, I got an actual glass, and I'm gonna start out with a vodka Red Bull.
Wow.
I haven't had one of these since like college.
Liquor straight out the gate, my man. Well, liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, I think. So, right.
Hey, Zach, did you see the South Park vaccination special? If so, what did you think of it? I watched it last night. I didn't make it all the way through because I turned it on after the Woody Allen documentary. By the way, Trevor, have you watched that?
I did.
Holy shit. We should talk about that.
Dark turn for him.
Yeah.
Different tone than his other movies.
Yeah.
And his character seemed very unlikable.
It's very meta. Very strange.
I mean, it's risky. It's a brave movie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. But I think he'll get nominated. But I did watch the South Park thing, and I didn't finish it because my wife fell asleep, and I didn't want to keep going. But I thought it was funny. I was laughing. There were moments. I think those guys still got it.
I haven't seen it.
It's good.
I have to check it out. Did you watch Coming to America 2?
I did not. Should I?
No.
Yeah, it looks so bad. I mean, it looks so bad.
It's shockingly bad.
It's like you watch the trailer and you're like, there's not one joke in the trailer? Like, this is the trailer. You guys couldn't put a joke in the trailer?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's kind of what the movie is. All right. Well, what happened in the news here? Oh, so you're not going to show your tattoo, right?
Well, there's a bandage over it, so I'm not going to show it. Sorry. It's not going to happen, guys. Not gonna show
it's on your shoulder?
No, it's like on my arm. Like I won't be able to hide. It like comes. A T-shirt doesn't cover it. It's like a thing.
Got it. It's like a sleeve.
Yeah, it's a sleeve. I now have a sleeve. No, it's just like it's the Crimson Ghost. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's the Misfit skull on Abe Lincoln's face.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like Abe. I'll show you. You can see it. It's just barbed wire. Barbed wire would be good. It's there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But let me show you what the dude did though.
Yeah, I want to see what it looked like fucked up.
So I'm happy with the outcome. So all good, no harm, no foul.
Yes.
But dude, I was like, what do I do? Like, look how, can you see how crooked it looks? I was like, no, man, it's crooked. He's like, no, I don't think it is. I was like, it is crooked, dude. So,
It looks like he's doing this, like,
yeah, I was like, looks like a fucking, no!
I'm a skeleton.
Anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That one's a funny tattoo. It would have been a funny tattoo to have, like...
Yeah, I'm not above having a stupid funny tattoo.
Yeah.
I think the funniest tattoo was, I hate to say it, but Gavin McInnes has my favorite funny tattoo ever. On his arm, he has...
Oh, that crazy X he has?
Crazy X? What?
I'm just joking.
Oh, the X with this... Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That's silly X.
No, but he has this tattoo that says, aren't, A-R-N-T, aren't thou bored? Which is... like a reference to that 90s commercial where like Macho Man Randy said, it's a Slim Jim commercial. He bursts through a wall and goes, "Art thou bored?" Like the line is, "Art thou bored?" And it's the dumbest thing to get tattooed, "Art thou bored?" A Slim Jim commercial. And then to get it wrong, "Aren't thou bored?" Which is just, I just think that is like the fucking funniest thing in the world.
Wait, did he do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a tattoo.
You should.
Yeah.
You'll never get one. I know
No.
you. It'll never happen.
I was saying you can't start this late. You got to start early. But then everyone in chat disagreed with me. They were like, you can start at any time.
You can start whenever you want.
Yeah. It's kind of lame though, isn't it? To start old?
You know, you've definitely said that a bunch, and I tend to agree with you. I do think it's weird. Like, I get the Jonah Hill criticism where it's like he had 0, and then like within a year he had like full sleeves and chest. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, but I don't think it's weird to get a tattoo. It doesn't matter.
I want to get like, if I do it, I want like all over my body, like a lesser Batman villain.
That would be bold. Do you think that if you had tattoos all over like your neck and hands, and like maybe like a little one on your face, you wouldn't be able to work at Disney?
No.
They wouldn't care, right?
I don't think so. No.
That just goes to show you, if even Disney wouldn't fucking block you, like it's not a thing.
Yeah,
No one
yeah.
cares.
That's. I mean, those days are.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe face, because that's just such a, you know, like, wow, you really, you know, that's a decision. That's a big, like, you know, but you know, even that, everyone has face tattoos now, because all the rappers do. So now everyone does.
Yeah.
First go the rappers, then follows the nation.
Okay, so wait, so the Woody Allen thing, do you feel like after watching that, where Woody Allen, if you haven't seen the docs, HBO has this doc series called Allen versus Pharaoh, or Pharaoh versus Allen, I can't remember what it's called, but
It's Allen versus Pharaoh.
And it is a devastating look at Woody Allen, who is a pedophile who abused his children.
Allegedly.
I mean, it's pretty fucking undeniable. So I love Woody Allen movies. Do you?
No,
You don't.
I don't.
How come?
I just find them boring.
Annie Hall?
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I don't like
Sleeper?
it. Boring.
Damn, dude. All right. Well, I love them. I don't know if I can watch them anymore. I feel like it's over.
Really?
I
You can't
yeah.
separate. That's a reoccurring theme on this show is, can you separate the art from the
And I
artist?
think that you can generally, but when you're staring at dude's face, and like
Right.
it's different than listening to the music somehow. It's like him. I can't laugh at him anymore, knowing like what he is, like that he's a fucking predator. It's just
Well, he also, like, all of his movies are like, you know, about sort of like him dating like very young people.
yeah,
You know, so that doesn't make it. That makes it harder to separate the art from the artist.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's kind of
But,
crazy.
yeah, it's been a big week for people realizing stuff that I thought everybody knew, kind of thing. Like, you know, 'cause
Like
we
what
all
else?
knew. Well, it's like everybody's like, after that Harry and Meghan interview,
Right.
everybody's like, the royal family is racist, and it's like, yeah, dude, like look at all those, her crown, like the main jewel on that is called like the Star of Africa. Like they just stole all.
Oh my
They
God.
fucking took over Africa.
Oh my God.
They took over India. Yeah, they're kind of racist.
Yeah, who would have thought the most insulated, out-of-touch family on the planet Earth is a little
Yes.
behind the times? Amazing.
Arguably the worst family on Earth. You know, like if you look at family skeletons, like the good contender for worst family of all time.
Yeah.
They're probably a little racist.
I boosted Trevor's volume. Thank you for letting me know.
Right.
Yep. Somebody says Bill Burr had the exact same take. Well, yeah, it's a pretty reasonable take to have.
Oh, like after the Megan thing, or in a
Probably
in like
in a
one
bit
of his,
or in a podcast.
special,
Or something.
yeah.
No idea. So now that we're done with Mars, with recording, like kind of our work on Mars, like the heavy lifting is done. Like writing is the real heavy lifting. Recording is the last thing that really needs us. Now it's just, do you want to show, or should we show tomorrow? We should show some of the art.
Why not both?
Yeah, pull it up. It's cool.
Yeah, I have. We'll show. This is the first time we're showing a piece of art from the movie.
Does Darren cut a rug in Mars? No, he doesn't. But this, don't get too excited about this art. It's not character designs. It's just some background plates. It's not even what it's going to be. It's just kind of cool for us.
It's just it's the rough design for the background of one of the sets.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And where is it? Hold on.
No. I'm going to do some thank yous while you're doing this. Beans donated. Says finally started on. Oh, never mind. Hang on.
There it is.
Yeah. So as you
That's
can tell
pretty cool.
or guess, some of the movie takes place on Mars. And this isn't even what it'll really be, but this is like a concept art for the space station.
Yeah, this is the initial sketch.
Yeah.
So that's the first sneak peek of
You want to show the other
Mars
anything
movie.
else?
No,
We'll save some for
there's
tomorrow.
spoilers.
All
There's
right,
spoilers
all right.
in the other ones. Yeah, because I asked for a couple because I was like, hey, give me some pictures so I can show like Twitch and chat, and then like most of the pictures had like huge spoilers to the movie in it.
Okay. So. All right. Yeah. Hang on. Thank yous. Real quick. Don't want to lose these. Bean says, finally started on the hormone therapy stuff this week. Most Woody Allen movies aren't funny to me. I like Annie Hall in Manhattan, but the early stuff like What's Up Tiger Lily or Casino Royale is awful. Kung Pao for life. That's like your opinion, man. And DeFez donated $20. Thank you. Says, is there a full-length edit with storyboards you'll see with audio first or assemble it more scene by scene?
No, we'll see a full by the end of March. I think we'll have the whole audio for the whole movie.
Yeah, that's called the radio edit, I believe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, does that have all the sound effects in it, or is that just the dialogue?
I don't know. I think it has a lot of sound effects. So then, by the end of, somewhere in the summer, we'll get the whole animatics for everything. Yeah. Early summer, and then they'll be animating it throughout the summer. And we're very. Someone says, "What if you guys miss March?"
Oof. Well, then we'll owe everyone their money back in a big apology. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't because we've already recorded it. I was laughing throughout.
Yeah. No, it's not Miss March. I can totally vouch. It really is.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Hang on, let me do some of these because I don't want to lose
All
them.
right, I'm gonna grab some. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. MF Poolboy donated $10. Says Newsboyz crushed poor old SSS and view count last week. Certified bellwether, certified flagship. I think you're right. 32 Denny, thank you so much. Chipotle Sizzle donated. Says I haven't been able to donate because I quit my job, but now that we got that stimmy, we back, baby. All right, that's awesome. I am Dugga donated $50. Thank you so much, man. Update the fucking PCP counter. I'm putting that squarely on Sam. I don't know what to tell you. It's an embarrassment at this point. I'm sensitive about it. Hellcat Kuro donated. Says evening, Trevor and Zach. Hello there. Hello, Hellcat Kuro. Irma Gerd donated. Says here's to half a year of never missing. Thank you so much. John Haroon, yeah. Says Zach, please make sure they never do an auction without you present ever again. They botched it. Also, sometimes you pronounce my last name right. Sometimes you don't. Excited to see if you do this time. How'd I do? Amander donated $60. Says, just want to say I love you guys. I love you. Thanks. That's a generous donation, Amander. Naturnaniel, Jesus Christ, donated. Says, my friend and I watched Miss March last week, expecting it to be terrible. Honestly, we laughed a lot. Everything that felt like a sketch was great. Everything that felt like a movie was not. Why did the girl who was going to bang Tucker open the window? So she could go out the window.
She's throwing the match out the window.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's what happens.
She had to throw a match out the window.
Yeah,
someone's never been on a bus, obviously. Chair donated $5. Says, you guys should listen to the audio from Mars NASA released on SoundCloud. Sounds boring. J-Dog donated $30. Thanks, dude. Said, I paused Elder Scrolls Oblivion to watch you. Love you guys. Am I not being cool right now? You are being very cool right now. Thanks for the donut. No. Mars is not Miss March.
No. It's very good. It's very funny. It's and Miss March is funny, but it's not consistent. Mars is consistent.
Yeah.
It's funny all the way through. And I hate to say it, but Timmy may steal the movie.
I know, dude.
He might steal this one.
I know. I hate that. Titty Kubo, thanks for gifting. Holy shit. It's funny. So we're watching. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I will go. We're recording everyone gets a night. You know what I mean? And so Trevor and I are on with everybody as we're going. And I hope this is okay for me to say, but we're not laughing when I'm doing it. We're not really laughing out loud when you're doing it because we also I feel like you and I kind of share a brain a lot. And we've already written the joke, and it's more about watching. You kind of know exactly how I'm going to say it. I kind of know how you're going to say it. It's just
totally.
Yeah. And then Darren and Sam crushed it. Everything's great. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason, man, when Timmy is doing his thing, I was crying, laughing for 40% of it.
Well, I think we've written a very good Timmy character.
Yeah.
So it's Timmy may steal this one. Who knows?
He might.
Who knows?
Dude, do you have that footage of that when he was doing the?
No, I have it. I don't have it.
We gotta share that.
Yeah. There's a take of Timmy saying one line that is and he did it a bunch of times, and it's the funniest. It's similar to Timmy getting shot with the baked bean gun, where it's you laugh every time he does it.
Oh my
god.
Yeah. Somebody says band sketch tomorrow. That's a good question to ask now. Do you think tomorrow we could show a band sketch?
If I can find, I just need to get the hard drive back from Justin.
Oh, okay. So that's probably a no.
No, I think I can.
All right.
Yeah. All right. What else happened with the news? We should talk about some news.
Okay, well,
big Newsboyz things happening too.
What's that?
I just they're rumblings. Big Newsboyz stuff is gonna go down.
Oh, do you want to talk about that?
No.
Okay. Skip. So they've passed $1.9 trillion stimulus, right?
Right.
What does that mean? What does that break down for the average American? I have not really been following this. How much is everyone going to get?
What is it? Is it $1,400 or no? But then it's also you get $300. I forget it, but it's there's going to be a couple.
14.
There's going to be a couple checks though. There's going to be a couple times. I heard that by the end of it, a family of 4 making less than $80,000 will get $5,000 or $6,000 from this.
I mean, for a family of 4, $6,000 ain't a lot, man. But
no,
it's better than nothing. But Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I got You got $5,600 tonight, cis psychopath? What? That can't be right. You're fucking with me, dude. $3,600 for kids up to 5. 6 to 12 is $3,000. Wow. Okay. $1,400 checks, but it's paying to get the vaccine out. Oh, and extended unemployment and small business aid and state aid. Okay, so there's a lot going on in there. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's not just the trillion doesn't go to them. Yeah. But
did you guys not get any checks? I mean, I have not gotten a check. No.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
And they left out raising the minimum wage. That is insane.
Right. They wanted to go to $15. Did we talked about this last week?
Yeah, we talked
right?
about it last week. It's just sad that it's done. Like they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Should we try and take the quiz? Is the quiz boring when we take the New York Times quiz? I kind of like it because I like to know how informed we are.
I do
for the New
too.
York Times.
Let's do a poll.
Yeah. If it's boring, I don't want to make people watch us do it, but I like it. But
I forgot how sweet Red Bull vodkas were. It's like syrup. Not into it.
yeah, because Red Bull is just like pure sugar, dude.
Yeah.
My vodka drink, I would like vodka sodas with a lime.
Really?
That's how I like all cocktails. Tequila, soda, lime. I don't want anything in there. I just want carbonated water, maybe citrus. And if it's like dark liquor, I don't want anything. I just want ice.
But you like the little fruit in the drink?
I like to squeeze it into the drink and then drop the fruit in. Yeah.
So I just do tequila soda. That's what I.
That was my
drink.
yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
What's your
And
tequila?
then towards the end of the night, just tequila.
Sure. It's funny, like when you get real drunk on tequila, by the end of the night, I can drink tequila straight and it tastes like water. You know what I mean? You're just so like in the tequila river that it's like can't even taste it.
That's why tequila's great.
Tequila's pretty amazing. What's the poll say? What's the poll say? Oh yeah, let's do it. 75%. That's enough for me.
All right.
All right, cool. We were undefeated last week. Smart boys.
Someone says, wait, that bit is boring. Don't worry, it'll be fast, and we'll make it interesting. It'll be good.
Yeah. Keep your
Trust
dick
us.
On. Keep your dick on.
Keep your dick on.
All
Keep
right.
your dick on. Oh, also, I want to point out that the video. When we do these things, you can watch the VOD on official WKUK VOD or something. I don't know what it's called, but if you find it, you'll find it.
I'll do a screen share. Oh, will you enable screen sharing?
Yeah, and this week, I think Newsboyz got about 1,000 more views than Self Suck Saturday. So,
do I take full credit for this? What's going on?
Oh, right, because you weren't there.
Why do you think that is, though? It has. I know it has nothing to do with me not being there, but why would that be?
Newsboyz. It's the year of Newsboyz.
Holy shit, dude.
So I'm going to bring that up a bunch tomorrow.
Well, they're just gonna love that, aren't they? Okay. Can you see this?
I can.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll do it together so chat can see it too. I want to make sure everybody gets access to this thing. Let's fucking go. All right. It was nearly impossible to miss. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle sat down with Oprah Winfrey for an interview. Did you watch this? For an interview?
So a little bit of it.
Yeah.
It was on.
I watched a little. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
Revealing the harsh way they said they'd been treated by the British royal family. Many viewers drew a comparison to what other notable interview? Prince Andrew sitting down with Emily Blah. Diana sitting down with Martin. That's probably the one. Kate
Probably.
sitting down with Jon Snow. Jon Snow. Monica Lewinsky sitting down with Baba Wawa. Or Sarah, Duchess of York. Ooh, you know what? It might be Monica, dude. It's either Diana or Monica.
It's got to be Diana.
What does chat think?
It's got to be Diana.
Chat says Diana.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because she's
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was Meghan Markle, I would not go to France.
Wait, did Diana die in France?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought she died in England. I'm an idiot. Okay.
She's pissed off the Queen now. Not good.
Yeah. Oh,
That old lady don't fuck around.
Boom. Meghan and Harry's interview has been dominating the British news media. One TV host stormed off. Oh, well, we all know this is Piers Morgan, right?
Well, I don't know what the story. What is the
Oh,
question?
he got one of his co-hosts was calling him out for being like belligerent to Meghan Markle, and he got up in the middle of the broadcast, stormed off, and quit the show.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of a bitch move. But then again, Piers Morgan, kind of a bitch. The CDC said this week that Americans who had been fully vaccinated could do which two of the following: gather indoors in small groups without wearing masks. I know that's one.
That's one.
Host large indoor gatherings with unvaccinated people from multiple households. Obviously, no.
Yes. No.
Socialize with members of one unvaccinated. No. Stop wearing masks. No. Travel across state lines to visit friends and relatives. It's got to be this, and I'm guessing this, right? First and last.
Yeah.
No! Socialize with members of one unvaccinated household? I guess that makes sense. Oh, we fucked up.
Let's do it again. Start over.
Which state has a population of 730K, became the first in the United States to allow all residents aged 16 and older to access the coronavirus vaccine? I have no fucking idea.
Well,
Rhode Island?
The state has how many people? 750,000?
730.
Someone says Alaska.
Alaska. Let's go Alaska. Chat says
Yeah.
Alaska. Thank you, chat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Do they even have corona up in Alaska?
Yeah.
How'd it
I
get
don't
up
know if it's
there?
bad. One of these maps shows the share of the population in each state that has gotten at least one dose of the coronavirus vaccine. Darker shading means a higher share that's been inoculated. Which is it? Oh my god.
The third one.
See? No,
Yeah.
dude, California is so behind.
Are we?
I think we are.
Oh, I thought we were
So I'm
going
going to guess A. What does chat say? D, C, A, D. Chat doesn't know. I mean, California can't have that much, right?
I thought we were doing great. I don't know, though.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. No, we moved to code red because we're doing well.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. You're right. So that makes A not the case. I don't know. I would bet Florida sucks, so I'm guessing C is out. So I'm thinking B or D.
B or D.
You're going D?
Let's go B.
All right. No! A! Oh, I was fucking right.
You have to have conviction in your opinions.
I know. One of these maps compares states' median household income. Darker shading means higher dollar figure per household. Which is it? Oh my god.
I don't like these map ones.
I don't either.
What's the Mac Miller stuff going on?
Oh, I played a Mac Miller song in the warm. You know, before we go on, I always like put up the Newsboyz logo and play some music.
Yeah.
I played one of the songs I played was a Mac Miller song. What are
I
people
see.
saying? It was
People
very
like, don't-
divisive. People are being shitty and saying like Gladio Deed, which sucks.
Oh. People are saying don't talk shit on Mac Miller. Ban the Mac Miller haters. They are annoying. So, polarizing figure, Mac Miller, I guess.
Very talented dude. I don't even care about this one, dude. I don't know the answer either.
Yeah.
Pick one. Let's go.
B.
B. Fucking bullseye, dude.
Hell yeah. That's how we got to do it.
Senator Roy Blunt of Missouri this week became the 5th Republican senator to announce he would not seek re-election in 2022. How many Democratic senators have said they plan to retire next year? I'm guessing 0, because this is a weird question.
7?
It's not an option.
Oh. 8?
I'm going to go 0, dude.
Okay.
Because you just said two numbers that weren't even options.
Yeah, it's very small. I can't really see it.
Oh. What's pictured in this photo? A van that has been parked in the same spot for a decade since the meltdown of Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant? Maybe.
Yeah.
Boston thistle, an invasive, fast-spreading weed that's taking over Japan's parking lots. Okay. The Suzuki microvan in operation in Japan, which has become coveted by rare car collectors. Or an Instagram influencer at VanLifeJapan stopped for the night in a van he has called home since the start of the pandemic.
I think it's A. I think it's the Fukushima.
I think you're right.
I can't believe that was 10 years ago.
You're
but
right.
yeah, you're right. It was 2011. So yeah, 10 years. Wow.
Goddamn. Approximately what share of American children lived in poverty at the end of 2020? Oh, God, this is sad. Tell me it's 3%, but I shudder that it could be
Probably
14.
more than that. What's the biggest
yeah.
number?
Oh, God, 41 is the biggest. Could it be 22? Everyone says 22.
22.
14! Once again, my instinct was correct. Oh, this
All right.
guy. The Grammy Awards are on Sunday. Who is the artist pictured above who is a nominee and will perform at the show? That's Bad Bunny, right?
I can't see it. It's too small. Hold on. Let me see.
You can't see this guy? That's Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Let me see.
Yeah. I gave away nearly $6 billion last year. I married a high school science teacher. I live in Seattle. Who am I?
Oh, it's Bezos' wife.
Really?
Yeah.
What's
it's,
her name?
I don't know. Mrs. Bezos.
Lauren Powell Jobs? No, that's got to be.
Mackenzie Scott.
Oh, Mackenzie Scott.
Yeah.
Bam. Obviously, Jobs is Steve Jobs. Yeah, 8 out of 11.
Yep.
Not good, dude. Not good.
That was it, though? That's not bad, though. That 8 out of 11, that's passing.
I mean, I guess barely. Barely.
Someone says, this is fucking boring. Someone else says, she married some hunk with a huge cock. Probably. I mean, she's got billions of dollars.
Yeah, dude. Imagine how big his dick must be. It's
And
gotta be huge.
she just spent the last 30 years fucking like a Lex Luthor bald like guy. Like, you know, like she's probably going
Wait,
for
is
like
Jeff Bezos like strangely ripped? Isn't that part of the deal? That he's like very strong and wiry?
Yeah, he probably bought like a new chest or something cuz like he's like super ripped.
Do you ever think that you're going to get ripped in your life?
No.
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 Just like not in the cards. That ship has sailed. Not worried about it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm kind of the same. I would like to. I still like. I
Really?
go up and I like lift weights like twice a week, which is not going to do anything. Because I have some every day. I'm like, today's the day I begin. Where I'll from now on I will lift 4 days a week and I will eat right. And I just don't do it.
right. I mean, I'd like to stay at my current pants size.
Right.
You know, like, you know, I'll go to the gym and stuff to kind of just maintain where I am, but I don't really have a big drive to
You
be
go
like
to
that.
the gym?
No, I will, like when the thing stops.
When was the last time you went to a gym?
I went to, you know what I do whenever I've got to whenever I'd have to do like a comedy special or something, I'd go to the gym for a couple months before that. Just to like
How
just
often?
to kind of I go 3 times a week.
This is kind of blowing my mind. What do you do at the
Really?
gym?
Just elliptical shit. The rowing machine. I like the rowing machine.
Well, I hope I'm not blowing your spot up, but like you got a rowing machine at your house and it stayed in the box for. Is it still in the box?
No, I have a whole gym at my house.
Oh, you set up more equipment?
Yeah, I've got rowing machine. I've got elliptical. I've got TV down there. I've
Down
got
in
a fridge.
that lower deck thing?
Yeah, I've got it all set up with a fridge and everything.
Cool.
And I never fucking use it.
Never.
So, no.
Do you think
'Cause
you've
there's-
used it less than 5 times?
Yes.
Wow.
Because there's spiders down there.
That's the reason?
Yeah. I don't like the spiders.
What does Amy say when you're like, no, there's spiders?
She's like, why did you build that? And I was like, I didn't know there was gonna be spiders at the time. So I'm gonna get a gym membership and go to a good non-spidery place.
You're going to ask as you're signing up. Now, there's no spiders anywhere here, right? We're gonna,
Yeah.
yeah. Amazing, dude.
But I liked going to the gym because also they had you could buy a smoothie when you were done. They had like a store inside of it, so that was fun. I liked that, and all the smoothies were good for you, I guess, because it's at a gym.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they probably put shit in it or whatever.
Before the pandemic, I would go to this. I think it was called like Red Room. Who knows what I'm talking about? It wasn't called Red Room, but it was like some weird thing. You go and like you go in this big room. And it's a 45-minute session where like some dude is like barking at you, like Barry's Boot Camp. It was called, and not Orange Theory, and dude. It was pretty cool. Like some guy just like screams at you and you just do a fucking ruthless workout routine, but it's over in 40 minutes and then they give you like a great smoothie. And I was like, all right, I can do this.
That's
like,
cool.
Take my willpower completely out of it, you know? That's the problem. I go up top and I work out and I quit after 15, 20 minutes every time. I'm just like, well, I'm tired.
Oh, really?
I need someone to be like, go.
See, I'm the opposite because I'm like I did CrossFit.
Yeah.
And because I one of my friends was like, I do CrossFit, and he was like, you should come do CrossFit, and I was like, I'll go do a CrossFit, and so I went there. Justin, yeah.
Yeah, I
And
did
so
CrossFit with him for a little while.
I went to a different CrossFit. I went to because I was like, I don't want to like. So I went to a CrossFit, and they were just kept like. They kept being like, you can do it. I'm like, I can or I can't. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't like them talking to you. Like, you know, where they come over and they're like, oh, you know, and it's like they're saying the same thing to everybody. Like, you got to do it. And you're like, you don't know me. I might not be able to do this. Like, fuck off. And then the thing I didn't like about it was like it was like culty. like there would be all these like afterwards people would come up and talk to you and be like, hey, also they make you partner with people. I don't want to partner with anybody. And then like and you'd have to talk to them, and then they'd be like, oh, like, you know, there's a mud run on Saturday, like, you know, like all us CrossFit people are doing this. I'm like, I'm not looking for a friend group, like, you know, I'm just trying to, like, you know, I've read that after a certain age I have to do something like this or I'll die younger. So that's the only reason I'm here. It's just because the magazines say that I should be. And, like, I don't want to fucking be part of your, like, you know, dorky... I mean, I don't want to spend the weekend, like, run... It's just stupid. I hate it.
Yeah. When I went to CrossFit, they're like, all right, guys, next week we're starting, like, this special month where we're all only going to eat this special diet at the same time. And we're only going to eat, like, kale and protein. And, like, you're allowed to have, like, 1 scoop of rice. And I was like, what? And, like, everyone was doing it. Like, we're doing it. Come on. We're doing it. And I was just like, I was smoking cigarettes. I was like, literally roll up to CrossFit, put a cigarette out, and go in. They'd be like, who smells? What is that? Like, they couldn't, it's no good.
Yeah, I would vape outside as people were coming in. Like, like, you know, I'd vape outside and then come in. And I still never had, like, proper tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Like, so, and I don't have any, like, I would be, like, in jeans, like, you know, because I don't have, like, the proper stuff for it. So, yeah, working out. So, but you had a guy, too, for a while,
I had
right?
a guy that used to come to my house, and that was actually the best. That was the best.
So that seems good.
It was Eliza Coop's brother, which is weird.
Oh.
But he would come over at, like, 7:30 in the morning, and we'd go out to my patio and work out, and it would be like that's the best way to start the day too, because like it gets all your endorphins going, and you're just like, oh, it's awesome. You feel like
I go in the middle of the night.
No, you don't.
I would go at like 11 at night.
You go work out?
Yeah.
Then aren't you all pumped up, and then you go lay in bed and you're just like, argh! Like
No.
No.
I could go sleep. I can sleep anywhere. Like, but yeah, I liked going at night because there was less people.
Oh, if you're going to, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, my whole existence is avoiding people.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, but I've heard that like people like to work out in the morning because then they're like have energy for the day.
Gus53 says, "Holy shit, you guys are on here? I like this. How did you find us, dude? How does that happen?" Oh my god! Why are people being like "fuck Mac Miller" still, guys? Let it go. Stop saying "fuck Mac Miller" in the chat. It's not cute. I'm over it.
People are angry at him. I don't know why.
I heard Sam had a little episode last week on Self Suck Saturday. People were going off on Collective Souls about it.
Oh, they were talking about it. Yeah, you know, there's always some you know, a little bit of fights that happen. That's I saw somebody comment. It was like somebody commented on our YouTube where they were like, watching the show bums me out because it's obvious that they don't really like each other.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, come on, man. I feel like because we can argue, it shows how much we like each other.
Yeah.
We're not like cordial. You know what I mean? No. It's like you don't hang out with your siblings at the dinner table and like get along. Come on.
Yeah. We still choose to hang out together.
Yeah.
We choose
Jesus.
to. Yeah. No. We all like each other very much.
Okay, here we go. Should we feel bad about Zach's dog? Should we cut that meme out? So that's another thing that I have noticed. People cannot get over the fact that I wiped my... I'm not even going to say wiped. I continue to wipe my dog. You know what? I'm going to go get Augie right now.
Don't do it. We'll get TOS'd.
What do you mean?
You're not going to do it on
stream,
stream,
I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to show you what I'm dealing with here.
I thought in part
I'm not
of it...
going to jerk a dog off on the stream. Although if we get enough, let's set a value. If we rake in 4,000...
In the back of my head, though, when you were like, I can't do Self-Suck Saturday, like the next night, I was like, oh, lying low, trying to avoid those dog memes.
I don't give a shit. Hang on, let me get him. Hang on a second.
All right, we're going to go. I guess what's happening is Zach's going to show us his dog's dick.
Where's Augie?
To prove that, I guess, it's not weird to touch it before you go to bed. So that is what's going on here. What else happened in the news this week? Chat. Biden did something. He talked. It was like his first talk. I don't know. I've kind of forgotten about him. It's kind of nice. Like every now and then you'll see Biden and you're like, oh, right.
He was dead asleep, so I feel bad. I woke him up, but
Let's
look
see
at
that.
this. See how the hair there?
Yeah.
So that gets all coated in pee.
Right.
And then if he gets in the bed, which he always jumps up in the bed, that will leave a little pee spot. So I have to take a little toilet paper and just dab it like that. See how, bud? Look at this.
Yeah.
Little freak.
I mean, so it's like that noticeable. You see.
Yeah, it'll leave a spot. It's gross. I mean,
Hey,
he's got
did you
long
know-
hair all over himself.
Did you know that when you leave your dog at a groomer, they shove their fingers in its ass?
No, they like try and express his anal glands.
What is that? I mean, how's that not shoving your finger in its ass?
Hang on, let
What's
me
the
put
difference? I found that out like a year ago, and I was scandalized by it. I was like, you mean every time I drop my dog off at PetSmart, some fucking person's like manhandling my dog? My poor dog. Did chat know that? You guys know this? Someone says, don't listen to Zach. He's in on it. If they don't, the dog can get sick. Well, then what about wild dogs? Who's like wild, like packs of rabid dogs? No one's fingering their butts, and they're fine. They're not dying. You know?
Anal glands. That's right.
Anal glands. So what? It's what? It's they. Yeah, I found this out a year ago, and everybody was treating it like they're like, oh yeah, no, that's what happens when like, oh no, it's not a big deal, and I was like scandalized by it. I was like, every time I drop my dog off at PetSmart, they're like rooting around in its butt.
Yeah, they have to. It can get infected. It can be really bad for the dog if they don't get expressed. Which I am the first one to be like, well, how did dogs do it in nature? They're not expressing each other's anal glands out in the forests. Like, what?
I don't buy that it needs to be done.
I think it does, dude.
I don't think so. I think
Somebody
it's
says
like
wild dogs die.
Why would how would that work with evolution?
Why do we have appendixes?
Why would? Because appendixes don't always kill us. But
but they can. And I'm not saying all dogs die of anal gland issues, but they can.
I don't know. I think it's perverts that have like infiltrated the pet grooming community, and that's what they're doing.
We should
watch. They're getting their kicks.
We should watch somebody on YouTube expressing their dog's anal glands. Apparently, Apparently, what comes out is the worst smelling substance on earth. It's like you can't fucking believe how bad it smells. I've never done it.
It'd be so funny if somebody's like, and when I take the dog's like asshole and I squeeze it, the stuff that comes out smells so bad, and you're like, yeah, it's fucking dog's asshole, you fucking idiot.
Oh my god. McWheeler91 says, losing us. Dude, if this is losing you, like, you're free. Go on.
If this is losing you, we never had you.
Yeah, why are you here? Next topic. Get off the dog butt stuff. I don't come to hang out with the whitest kids to hear about dog buttholes. I'm here for the news.
Someone says the butthole path again. Yep. There it is.
That's right. Hang on. Jive Guy 25 donated $20. Says, you guys rock. Please keep streaming after Mars is done. And Zach, don't stop acting. Wreck fucking ruled. Actually, I think I'm done acting. I really do. That's why that's why I'm comfortable now getting tattoos that my t-shirt doesn't cover up, because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to act anymore.
Interesting.
The Lawyer Steinway donated $13.31. Says, how do keep a dog from humping your leg? Pick him up and suck his dick. Great joke. Great joke. Professor Mark Live donated $5. I'm laughing that you're laughing. I don't.
I like the joke.
I like that you like that. Professor Mark Live donated $5. Says, buried. Here we go. Jesus, I'm sorry.
I was just supposed to have one of these. Like I've like poured another one.
Let's go hard, dude. Get crazy. Be young. Have fun. Professor Mark Live donated and says, buried my great grandma yesterday. She was a great great grandma, but my spirits are now lifted that Newsboyz are here. Seriously, thank you guys for all you do. Sorry to hear it, buddy. Rest in peace.
Proud to serve.
Proud to serve. Biddle1604 donated, said, I had a Miss March movie poster when I was in high school, mainly because I had a crush on Trevor. So it's super cool to see you guys making content now. Any advice for a cinema major graduating soon? Love you guys. A cinema major?
Advice. That's a good question.
I'd go back in time and don't go to film school.
Yeah, I liked film school.
I like film school because I met you and Sam, but that's the only thing I didn't. Although I went to computer art school, so I didn't really go to film school.
I learned stuff at film school that I found useful.
Like what?
Just about kind of like. Well, I was a generalist, so I didn't specify. I didn't like focus on any part of filmmaking, so I just kind of got to hover. So I got to do. I spent a semester with sound. They make you do a semester of acting, right? So that you have an idea of like how to, talk to actors and stuff like that. And I thought it was like helpful to kind of just get like a bird's eye view of all the different departments and like how they kind of work. Like I can't tell you how much of it I retain, but like, I don't know. At the time, it was like a good crash course.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But don't you also feel like you could have learned all of that if you just come to LA and just gotten a job as a PA and just been on
Absolutely.
set? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you wouldn't have spent 30 G's a year?
Yeah, but the other thing is though, it does give you like a 4 year. This is what the advantage of college is. You get 4 years before you really have to start the real world. And it gives you an extra 4 years to basically fuck around and kind of find yourself.
And work your kinks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
So
that's true.
So that 4 years really helped us hone Whitest Kids into something where we had like a point of view. We had, sketches that felt like something that was uniquely us.
Yeah.
And then also the other thing, the internship programs at college are fantastic. And if you do go to college, use the internship program as much as you can, because that was a huge benefit for me personally.
Right, because you interned for Lorne Michaels.
Yes,
pretty cool.
Which set me up to be a page at NBC. Which is kind of how I know most of my friends, and it's where I met my wife and all that stuff. So
yeah, that's cool. All right, well, you really turned me around this whole college thing. They hiring interns for the movie? No, I don't know. Not our movie. Sorry.
Well, I don't know. They might be. I mean, it's out of our hands now. Yeah, they could
you're
be.
right. They might be.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm excited because now things are starting to open up. I've been told COVID isn't over, but it's we're doing better than we ever have. Like we're doing better, and now everybody can get the vaccine at the beginning of May. They've said. Doesn't matter. It's free for all. May, which means 4th of July is going to be crazy. It's going to be great. And so it means we're going to be able to go to the animation, house and watch them do all this stuff throughout the summer, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I won't be able to. So it's official. I got news today. I'll share here. So I talked about it a little bit on Collective Souls. I don't think I've talked about it on this, but I wrote a movie. And I'm going to go. Thank you. I'm going to go direct it, and I'm going to go. It's official, and I'm going to go to Europe to do that. So mid-April, I'm going to have to leave.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. So
that's awesome.
I will be gone. I don't know how we're going to make Newsboyz and stuff, but I'm stoked. Is it bestiality porn? There are scenes of bestiality porn. It's not like the whole movie is bestiality porn, but yeah.
It's bestiality softcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ronjina says, I'll see you in Bulgaria, dude. I would love that, buddy.
That's cool.
Who's directing Mars? So your friend Savan, the animation guy, is directing Mars. Yes.
Yes.
But it's like we sort of directed the performances of the voice, but I guess with animation there's just so much beyond that.
Yeah, I mean, it's Whitest Kid stuff. We just kind of always fell back into our kind of performance stuff, but like with animation, I mean, so much of it is I don't even know all that it entails. I've never directed any sort of animation thing. So Savan's going to do that. And the stuff that, he's done already, I'm excited. So it's going to be great. It's going to be cool. So you're going in. So how long are you gonna be gone? You're leaving mid-April.
So I'm leaving mid-April. We start shooting May 23rd. It's a 35-day shoot, so that'll probably go for like 6 weeks, and then Then we're shooting a little in Detroit, and then a little in California, and then I'll be done. So I guess it'll be
cool.
6-7 weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do post? Are you gonna do post in Europe?
Well, no, thank God. I think we're going to do post here in LA. But that was
cool.
part of it. We were going to do post in Belgium, which would have been like brutal. But
Have you started getting your cast yet?
I had my kickoff conversation with the casting director today. So Monday we're making our first offers.
And are you going to use Bulgarian actors? You have
We're
to
going
use
to
some
have
of them,
to
right?
for some smaller parts. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so apparently they shoot a ton of stuff. There's these big studios in Bulgaria. So like they shoot a fucking ton of movies that we've all seen shoot there. Who's in the movie? I don't know who's in the movie yet. I don't know. So yeah,
You should get Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I'll try.
People love him.
What's the genre? The genre is it's a horror. It's a horror movie. And who did you say is directing it? And can you name anything? I am directing it. And
Zach's
I directed
directing
Miss March. So there you go. Can you name what they've done? Yes. I can't, honestly, dude, I can't believe that I'm able to do this because like I have this fear that like the money people will be like, let's see what he's done. Oh God, no! Like I worry that Miss March would fuck me, but
Can you put Can you put on the thing though, like when the commercials start coming out for it?
From the director of
From the twisted mind of Zach Kreger, who brought you Miss March.
Oh my God.
You should. That'd be great.
Yeah. I was going to do an accent, but I was going to do a French accent because the financiers are French. So that's why I was going to. Somebody could tell I was about to launch into it.
What did he do with our money?
What do we do with this man?
Oh, sacre bleu! Our money is mismatched! Oh,
We are fucked!
You're fucked! We surrender!
Can you tell us the plot in its entirety? No, I can't. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Wow. So that's cool. So okay. So in mid-April.
In mid-April, I'm going to go.
So will you still do Newsboyz, or do I turn this into a different show?
Well, I think it's. Hang on. Oh, hey Siri, what time is it in Bulgaria?
In Sofia, Bulgaria,
It's 6 a.m. So it's 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. It's 5 a.m. in Bulgaria. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Which makes me really sad. What will we do? What will happen?
I guess I'd start another show.
I don't like it.
You don't like Well, you can wake up at 5 a.m.
Or we could push
work
this
out.
to 8. I could definitely get up at 6. I don't think that's crazy. Mm-hmm. You could start at 8.
Yeah. Or
That's reasonable.
I could start like an Alex Jones type show, and see like you're gone for 8 weeks, and see how big I can make it in 8 weeks.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Like just try to see how much if I can get in the news. Like there's a new Alex Jones, and he's worse. You know, like
I support it. Let's do it.
let me see. Yeah, I'll take 8 weeks and see how much damage I can do with a 2-hour time space.
Oh my God. Zach, do you have a dog anal gland scene in your horror movie? No, but that's a great idea. My God. All right, what else happened in the news this week?
There was so Prince and Harry and Meghan and Harry said their thing, and Oprah, interviewed them, and so everyone's like, okay, so the royal family's racist.
Yeah.
Some people are shocked.
People are shocked. People can't believe it.
Not them. And so that's going on. And then what else happened? We got they did $1.9 trillion for COVID and for people getting money.
There was a huge rape story in England. Am I getting this wrong? And I don't want to get this wrong, but like there was a really horrible situation that I think is kicking off a big conversation A woman was abducted. Yeah. What am I getting? I'm getting it wrong.
I don't know. Is this going to be a comedy black hole where you're?
Yeah. I'm taking us to the wrong neighborhood here. But but it just does feel weird. It's like it was a huge thing, and it feels weird to go into the news and not even acknowledge it. But whatever. You know what?
I haven't heard about this. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the news thing right now. This is Newsboyz.
Yeah. Why would we do it? Why would we go into this? What am I doing?
Oh,
I brought up Woody Allen. I'm bringing up this. The Queen was. I'm sorry to laugh at that. The comment got me. But.
That's a thing that was really making me laugh. Was when we were recording the movie. I threw out a line, like it was like let's try an alt line where it was like one of the news guys goes like, so he tells the news story, and then he goes, and in other news, the Queen of England was ripped to pieces in her sleep by a pack of wild dogs that got into Buckingham Palace, and hold on, I got a phone call. And there's something about the image of that, like even when we were done, I was just like giggling about that all day.
The idea that the queen in her giant bed in the middle of the palace, somehow a pack of rabid dogs slipped into the room and ripped her to shreds is funny. It is funny.
Pieces of her, and she's like,
and she keeps saying like, oh no.
The dogs are like, and then all the guards are just like, oh, this is gonna look bad. I don't know. I love it.
People are getting mad that I have slipping on the donos. So let me see what I can do here.
Hey, I'm streaming.
Here, I'll do donos. You do that. I paused the Elder Scrolls. I did this.
You good?
I did this. Buried my great grandma. Sorry to hear it.
Okay, I'll call you in a bit.
Okay, greasing the wheels early to watch the apple butter sketch tomorrow. So many funny bits in there. I don't even know what sketch that is. Do you know what the apple butter sketch is?
Oh, I mean, there's one where he's talking about apple butter. Is it that the 50 cal bar?
Is that where I'm doing the 50 cal bar? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
J-Dog says, been out of the loop at the eBay lately. What gems have sold / are up for grabs? Oh, my God. First of all, the eBay saga continues. This sexy fawn thing has been a fucking thorn in my side. I had to get on the phone with eBay for a long time this morning because they were going to charge us $1,200. $1,200 because the sale didn't go through. We didn't get the money. But they're going to reverse it. And the guy who actually bailed on buying it has been super cool and was like, I will cover whatever fees you guys incur. But luckily he doesn't have to, and eBay's letting us out. But like they were going to not tell us and charge us $1,200.
So they are letting us out of it.
Yeah, I have to call back on Monday. I don't know why they can't just do it, but I have to call back on Monday to make sure it's been reversed. But fuck eBay. Never using eBay again. eBay can suck my dick, dude. They fucking suck. They're super shitty. Carla, I can't even pronounce your name. Carla Den Stream says, I sketch while watching the stream every weekend. Love the company. To Mars.
Woo!
Taking a different dose said, questions for Zach. Have you ever decided or want to go in to look more like it's happening if you can really never be too far, you piece of shit? First time you marry, whitest life coach you know, says, first time you marry for money, second time you marry for love, duh. Barney Pinewood says, I don't know what people are talking about. Last week's self-suck was hilarious. Sam's showing the skate video was great. Like, how could it have been great? Augie donated and says, Zach, when are you done talking to your friends on the internet? I need my nightly hand job so I can come and go to sleep. Meadows Hands donated and says, you're not acting anymore? Congrats on your retirement. Get crazy. Be young. Have fun. Fuck yeah. Founding Fondler says, Trevor, any Christian Slater stories? Also, why did you leave Breaking In?
I didn't leave. I got fired.
You didn't get fired?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because they were like, so I did. It's funny we talk about being like, I don't, you're not wanting to act anymore. Yeah, it was like after Whitest Kids, I got Breaking In, which was like as a guy in a sitcom. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is like what you're supposed to want to do and everything like that. And then, I just realized you just sit in the truck all day. You sit in your, fucking room
People
all day.
don't get it. People don't get it.
And then, and my guy, I was like the fifth or sixth, I was just the guy who came in and said like a punchline, which is cool. I like doing that. But that means you don't have to do a lot of stuff. So you're just sitting in the trailer all day. And then... and we're coming off of the Whitest Kids where Zach and I did everything. and so I'm just kind of used to like knowing what's happening, like, and then like even with ratings, I'd be like, "How are we doing ratings?" And they're like, "Oh, well, it was all just kind of like I wasn't on the inside, and I fucking hated it, like kind of thing." But then, they said, "Say season 2, let's get rid of that character." So I wasn't into the second season.
Oh, well, it happens. Welcome to Hollywood, baby. Yeah. Totally a Vet 89 says, if the dog's territory marking sac doesn't empty, it can become impacted and make bowel movements difficult, even painful. All right. Hold on, hang on. Donate says, come for the news, stay for the anal gland smell analysis. Far out, dude. MDJ Tasty says, Zach, can't wait to see you as Green Lantern in the Snyder Cut. Keep dreaming, brah. Ali Grog donated, said, congratulations on finishing the recording for Mars. This is the gal from last week with 200. Yikes, that sounded so shitty. I really wish I could give more, but college is ridiculously expensive. Have a great week. Also, dogs' anal glands reek. Ali Grag, thank you so much for your donation last week, and this week you are too kind, and it is very appreciated.
Didn't you play Green Lantern like a Max Landis thing?
I did. I spent a day with Max Landis, which was
famous
insane.
Max Landis. Yeah, and
that
Max Landis,
crazy dude.
He's been canceled.
He's
Max
canceled.
Land. Yeah,
I think he'll be back. I do think.
No way.
Yeah, because what was he accused of? Being an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't think he was accused of straight up rape. Was he? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But man, he is. He's a lot. He's a lot. Can you guys start the Miss March film with the fake Miss March 2 Tropic Thunder style? The Mars film with the fake Miss March 2 Tropic Thunder style. No.
Someone says, yes, he was accused of rape.
Oh, he was accused of rape. Yeah. I didn't know that.
I don't think he's coming back. Because also, I don't think there's a lot of the people who, like, get canceled and don't come back, like, people don't, they've already burned a bunch. They don't have any friends.
Yeah, he's definitely burned a lot of bridges. He's considered toxic.
Yeah.
Like, I met Max Landis. I used to live, when I was shooting this show a long time ago on the West Side, I had an apartment in West Hollywood across the street from this bar that I used to go to every fucking night. And one night I went in there, and he was in there, and he recognized me from Whitest Kids, and he was like, this was before Chronicle had come out. So this was like, he had nothing. He had no credits. He was like, oh! And he's a very big, very energetic guy. And so it was a lot. And I was like, whoa, dude, I'm just trying to like drink and smoke by myself. And he was like, you got to watch Chronicle. You got to watch Chronicle. You got to, okay? Promise. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. And then like a couple months later, I got my agent set up a lunch. He was like, this guy Max Landis wants to meet with you. I don't even know if this story is worth going into. Basically, I agreed to be in a short film that he was making that like Ron Howard was in, and like Elijah Wood was in, and all these people were in it. And so I literally just in a moment of like star fuckery was like, yeah, I'll be in a thing that Ron Howard's in. That sounds fun. And
can you imagine like how easy it must be to have like a super famous dad?
Yeah, his dad is John Landis, who directed 1,000 movies we've all seen. Yeah,
and then and maybe the worst director of all time
because he murdered a man and 2 children.
Yes, yeah. Maybe the worst director.
I don't know how much of that is John's fault and how much of that is the stunt coordinator's fault. But the story of that is they were shooting the Twilight Zone movie, and there's a helicopter. It was a Vietnam scene, and a helicopter on a soundstage. I don't even know how that works, but it was had a mistake, and the propeller went down, and it cut the head off of an actor and 2 children actors next to him. Yeah, decapitated.
I don't know. I mean, the director's kind of running the ship. Buck stops somewhere. I would,
really, I feel like the AD is kind of the guy who's like the boss of he's the one who's like, it's his set. Safety protocols are on the AD's shoulders.
Yeah. It's true. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a video of the accident. You can watch it on the internet. Don't. It's not gory though. It's so fast. You realize when a propeller hits a human body, you just vaporize,
Yeah. I met him once.
John Landis?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
That's all I could think about. Like, I don't even know what he was saying. Like, I like shook his hand. He's talking to me, and I'm just like,
you're a murderer.
I'm like, you killed all these people. You killed all these people. I was like, this is the hand of someone who killed people. Like, kind of thing.
How many murderers do you think you've met in your life?
Oh, probably
I'll never know.
Probably a lot. I met a hitman once.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me.
It was fucked up. Like he was like a little Indian guy.
How do you know he's a hitman?
He was introduced to me as like this is
by who? Where? What's the context?
It's a long story.
Well, let's go. It's Newsboyz.
No, and it was a guy, and he was like a
New York City.
No. And this was like he was an elderly Indian man.
No,
and
Trevor.
What?
Where and when did this happen?
It happened. It happened in Kansas City. Oh,
I do know what you're talking about. You told me about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I met a hitman, and it was shocking to me because like, you imagine hitmen to be bald and like have a silencer pistol and like kind of basically you have an image of hitman, and then you see this guy, and you're like, oh yeah, I would never see that coming. I would never have my guard up. I would never It's an elderly Indian man who like that's what he does.
So is he still a hitman?
I don't think so. Okay. No. Like but it was but it was dark. Like
could you tell? Could you see in his eyes? Were you like
it's hard for me to tell because I knew that I was introduced that I was told that's who he was moments before I met him. Mm-hmm.
And you believe the guy that told you that?
Absolutely. Yeah. But it was one of those things where I'm like, I'm just trying to get out of this situation 100%. Yeah. I'm also like, I'm not even really making eye contact. I couldn't, I couldn't describe you to a police officer or anything like that. Like,
I was at that bar, the Globe on Manhattan. You know that bar? It's like kind of right near SVA. It's like, I think it's like 20th Street or something like that. My friend used to work there. I was smoking a cigarette outside the bar, and this Polish guy is like smoking with me, and he goes, where do you live? And I was like, I live in Greenpoint, which is a Polish neighborhood. At the time, it was Polish. I live in Greenpoint. And he pulls a knife out of his pocket. It was like a handmade prison shank. It had like a cloth wrapped handle and like a crude thing, and he held it right up to my eye. And he goes, I am Polish mafia. And I was just like, okay, all right. And he was just like, and he like held it up there for like a long time and was just like nodding at me. I was like, all right. And then he goes, okay. And like put it away. And then I was just like, sat there, finished my cigarette with this guy. I was like, all right. I always wonder.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you meet weird people.
You
meet
do.
a guy I knew in school. He wasn't. I didn't know him. He didn't go to my school, but he was one of my friend's best friends. Ended up being a serial killer.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
Say a guy that went to your school?
No, he didn't go to my school. He went to a different school.
Oh, sorry. Okay. And how many people did he kill?
I forget. Like it was like 6 or 5 or 6.
Shit,
like kind of
like
thing.
a legit serial killer.
Like a legit serial.
And you met him.
Not like he was. I didn't really. He was my friend's best friend.
He was your friend's best friend.
Best friend. Like even when shit was going down, this dude was all over Facebook being like, he didn't do it. That's not him. I know this dude. He wouldn't, like, kind of thing. But like I didn't really have. He was a. We always used to laugh because he was like my friends and I. Like
Chat wants to know what his name is. I think it's a great question. Do you know the guy's name?
I do. Well, I know his.
If he's in the news as a serial killer, it's not like it's a secret.
Yeah, his name was LJ.
LJ?
Yeah, but I don't know his last name.
LJ, serial killer. Virginia?
Look, Charlottesville. LJ, Charlottesville.
Jesse Matthew.
We called him
Charged
LJ.
with Morgan and Hannah's murders as well as Fairfax sexual assault. That's probably not him.
I think that is him.
LJ Matthew. Here it is. Yeah, murder of Hannah Graham. So your friend was tight with this guy.
Best friends. And
attempted murder. 3 life sentences he got.
yeah. He killed multiple people, right?
Well, let me see here. He definitely killed Hannah Elizabeth Graham. He's twice accused of sexual assault.
I think his thing was like he was a cab driver who would like kill people or something like that.
Someone in chat can deep dive into this and tell us how many people he killed.
Yeah, I don't know. But we always used to make fun of him because he was kind of dumb. Like, I mean, not to his face, but like, you know, like he was like, there were like, we'd hear LJ stories, like kind of thing. But and then that happened. So that's
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with that.
I don't know. Well, I knew a kid.
I've had 3 Red Bull vodkas, by the way.
Hey, let's. I like going down this road, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if Chad will join us, but I don't care. I told. So obviously, I've talked about the murder. I've talked about one murder on this stream that everyone fucking freaked out about, where my brother's friend killed that guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then did I talk about my? I won't call him my friend, but like a kid I know, Ricky, who murdered people. Well, he murdered his mom in junior high. The kid I went to junior high with. Did I tell you about this story? This is so fucked up. Ricky Consalvo. That was his name. Ricky Consalvo. Mm-hmm. First of all, he raped a kid, another boy, in the locker room of our junior high while we were in 6th grade. So that was insane.
Not
and
cool.
he got expelled, and it was totally brutal. And then I didn't hear his name. I think he even went to jail for that. Until when he was 18, he stabbed his mother to death with a pair of scissors right near my house, and then tried to burn his apartment down to get away with it. And the police caught him just like walking around the block while his apartment was on fire. And they're like,
What a fucking moron. They're like, oh, yeah, like the police are going to be sifting through it, and they find this, like, charred body with all these scissor holes in it. They're like, oh, yeah, like, she must have been freaked out by the fire and fell on the scissors a bunch. Like, how is that going to, like, cover it up?
Somebody says, wow, Zach isn't strong enough here. Yeah.
Now, why do you get a wow, Zach, for that? You have nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
True crime. I love true crime shit.
I knew a guy in my elementary school, when he grew up, he shook his baby to death.
Jesus,
that's not
dude.
cool.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
When was the first murder story? The first murder story was like months ago, but I'll tell it again. I don't really care. A dude that is close with my brother, he worked at a hardware store. I'll just do it again. I can't get in trouble for this. He worked at a hardware store.
There's no way you can get in trouble for this.
I'm not saying where it happened. I'm not saying any names. He worked at a hardware store.
But that's the thing. People could be like, this guy belongs in prison. You have to name names. Like, that's where you could get into.
Oh, because dude, this is a story I heard. I never even met this guy. This is a story I heard secondhand. So what it was?
Okay.
It's a rumor.
Yeah.
He worked with an older dude, a Vietnam vet that he hated, and they were always fighting. And one day he was in the back of the store and he saw that the Vietnam vet was on a ladder in one of the aisles fixing a light. And he grabbed 2 trash can lids and he ran down the aisle towards him, going like, "Ah!" And the dude fell off the ladder, had a heart attack, and died. So
it's crazy.
Yeah. That's the story. You don't have to go back and dig through old episodes. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's
Somebody says, any interesting SNL Lorne Michaels stories, Trevor? Please? God, change the topic? Fuck.
Oh, I have great Lorne Michaels stories, but they're not ones that I observed.
And they're also all involve murder, too. So I don't know if we
Yeah.
want to stay on this dark topic.
No, they're all things I've heard secondhand. But
The thrill killing of Lorne Michaels, all that stuff.
Yeah. What? God, there's a lot of murder. There's a lot of murder going on.
We live in a fucked up hellhole, people. Come on.
We do. This is a hostage situation.
Yeah.
We're all born into a hostage situation.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, Mom.
That's
and Dad.
it. What else happened? Yeah. Did we find it? Chat. What happened in the news? Help us out here. Someone says drunk Trevor's great. I don't feel that drunk.
I can tell you're a little drunk.
I am?
Yeah, not bad.
Obnoxious?
But you're
Okay,
definitely, you've had a few. It's clear.
Yeah, I think I drank way more of that Red Bull vodka than I wanted. Oh yeah, Pepe Le Pew got canceled.
Oh, yeah, about time.
They're never going to.
Eminem is getting a lot of shit, obviously.
For what? For what?
Oh, I mean, for his lyrics from the past.
Oh, come on.
I mean, he
That's
had some
stupid.
Yeah, okay.
I know, but there's some people that you're just like, oh yeah, that was the whole thing.
Right. He was a hateful guy. I mean, but
Yeah.
dude, he crossed the line on everything. Homophobic to the extreme.
Sure.
Advocated murdering women on most songs
Yes.
across the board, murdering
Right.
women. Graphically fantasized about murdering his wife.
Right.
Where else can you go?
It was a different time.
It was a different time, guys. Molly Wampin donated $100. Thank you, Molly Wampin. Says, haven't been able to keep up with anything. Love you guys and glad to see you still streaming. Long live Newsboyz. Thanks, Molly Wampin. That is very generous. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew, they're never going to put him in a thing again. That's what they said. Pepe Le Pew is done. It's over.
It makes
Which is a
sense.
shame.
It makes sense.
Which is a shame. Did I ever show you the thing that I went around and pitched and everybody was like, get the fuck out of our offices?
No.
Hold on, let me find it.
Oh, somebody says Google Zoom court victim suspect in same house. I have not watched this video, but I have seen a lot of people talking about it. I think we should watch that. Somebody says,
Hold on, I'm just going to show you. This is the show that I went around pitching. I didn't go around. I went to one place because you could only do this at one place. But this is the thing I made for it. Can you see it?
yeah, it's cool. So it's like post-apocalyptic Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it was, and it was like an overweight Speedy Gonzalez. It was a kind of half cyborg robot hunter, Elmer Fudd, and then it was the owner of like this fucking underworld brothel, Pepe Le Pew.
Cool. It's like Fallout kind of deal.
Yeah, but it was the whole pitch was the world, the cartoon world had collapsed, and Bugs Bunny was the president. You know, when things went south. You know, kind of thing, and all these people lost something, and so these three characters, like they were, you know, they teamed up to find, you know, Bugs Bunny, because like all the rich people went away to some like kind of like bunker when everything fell apart. So these three teamed up to find Bugs Bunny and murder him. You know?
I like it.
And that was the premise, kind of thing. And so I was pitching it to them, and they're just like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that with our characters.
Are you down to talk about your Jetsons reboot pitch that I thought was the coolest idea ever, or do you want to keep that a secret?
Because that one is still somewhat.
Trevor, all right. Well, I respect that, but Trevor has the best idea for a Jetsons reboot ever. It's fucking great.
Yeah, we're still kind of flirting with that.
Okay, you should do that. It's fucking awesome. Can you guys talk about Women's History Month, Women's History Day, which was last week? Talk about women you love and respect. Discuss why women are better than men. Women are better than men. Somebody else said, yeah, I think we should watch this.
Is this the first Women's History Month? I've never heard of it before.
I have no idea.
Is that fucked up that I've never heard of it before? No, you can't. It's not fucked up to not have heard of something. That's everyone else's fault that I haven't heard about it.
Cranberry Juice Fanak says, hey, Zach, did you hear that LeBron teaches Pepe not to sexual assault in Space Jam 2, but it got cut from the movie? I have no idea
Yeah,
if that's true.
that's what happened. That is what
really?
happened. It was like Pepe Le Pew was doing his Pepe shit, and then like they're like, no. If no means no. That's what the lesson was. And then they're like, no, we can't even do that. So they got rid of Pepe Le Pew, but nobody cares. Oh, also Dr. Seuss. They got rid of some Dr. Seuss books.
Yeah,
and everybody's upset. But it's like, so I like Dr. Seuss because you know, like I have a young son, and he likes Dr. Seuss books. And most children's books are not fun to read, but Dr. Seuss books are, because it's actually like a little bit challenging, like the wordplay and the tongue twister. So like I always like to see, you know, this is, you know, OCD kind of thing. Like I like to see if I can get all the way through the book without like messing up once.
right.
You know, and I try to go as fast as I can. Like, you know, so it's I have a little game that I'm playing. He likes it. Like, it's fun. So I really like the Dr. Seuss books. So then I saw a thing like trending, like they're canceling Dr. Seuss. And I was like, what? I fucking love Dr. Seuss. And then I looked it up, and the books they're canceling, I've never fucking heard of.
Yeah, it's only one book that I know of, and I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like something happened on Mulberry Street. That's not a pop. Who gives a shit about that book? That's not like they're not canceling Dr. Seuss. They're canceling one fucking book that no one's ever heard of. And he's not even canceled. Nobody was upset about it.
They're just not going to keep printing editions of it. I think.
Yeah, it was his own estate that were like, we're not going to do this anymore. Yeah. So, says, I have that book. It's dope. Well, hold on to it because it'll be valuable now.
Did you see the letter Trump sent out reminding people that he's responsible for the COVID vaccine? Good Lord. Nope.
So this is Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas were talking shit on WKUK.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, that's what somebody says.
What were they saying? Well, they said that they accused us of stealing an idea, but I think what it was is they were joking that we stole a hard drive.
No, they didn't accuse us of stealing an idea. Yeah, I think someone sent a clip. I don't know if this is it, but so this is Trev's nose is stuffy. Yeah, I guess I am a little drunk because the Red Bull, like my nose is running.
What did they say? What did Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas say about it?
I don't know. Someone sent me a clip of their Twitch thing, and they were like, but I think it was a joke. They were just saying like, oh, like because their sketch show, Human Giant, Human Giant, like had their hard drive stolen. They were like, he was like, what if it was Whitest Kids? That's all. It's a joke. That'd been rad if we did that.
If we stole their hard drive?
If we were that we were that proactive at anywhere in our lives where we're like, there's another comedy troupe, we should steal their hard drive.
Yeah, we still haven't launched our Patreon. Do you really think we're going to be like heisting something? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
We're doing Ocean's 11.
Also, like, I got nothing against Human Giant, but like if Human Giant were to and Whitest Kids were to swap material, we wouldn't want to do any of their material and they wouldn't want to do any of our material. We're just not on the same plane. It's just like not better or worse. We just don't have the same
different. We're different ships.
We're different ships. Oh wait, what was? Oh, one thing about the Patreon though. The reason we haven't done the Patreon yet is because we don't have the. With everything that's been going on with Mars, we have not had the bandwidth to do what would be required for the subscribers for the Patreon. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, someone says you guys can't even update the PCP junk.
Exactly, dude.
That's a great analogy.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I wonder if somebody else is going to need to DM the next... Oh, I heard Old West won the RPG tabletop game D&D thing. People...
No, I think Star Wars.
Oh, people kept saying like Wild West won a poll like by a landslide on Saturday. Is that not right?
I think Star Wars won.
Oh.
No, yeah, Old West won.
All right. Oh, now they're saying you're lying.
No, I am. Old West won.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You don't want to do Wild West? It's so funny.
No, I'll do a Wild West. I'm still going to be Ewok, but like
cool.
I'll be an Ewok in the Wild West.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
If Zach is going to DM,
what do you care? You're not even
going
to be there. You're not even going to be there.
Well, I wonder if we'll have to like transfer DM duties when I go to Europe.
I should DM.
You can't DM, dude.
What do you mean?
It would be like herding cats. Everyone playing the game would have to be like, Trevor, focus. Like you can't DM.
No, they can't tell me to focus if I'm the DM.
You can't DM.
Like it's my world.
Nothing would ever happen if you DM'd.
So many things would happen if I DM'd.
I just don't. I
disagree 1,000%. There would be
too many. Let's do a poll.
Too many things would happen if I was DMing.
Would Trevor be a good DM? Yes.
Of course I would.
No. I'm a solid no on this one.
What do you think DMs do that would be beyond my grasp?
They have to prod.
What?
They have to prod.
Prod what? Who? The people?
Your double take. They have to move things along, rein people in, like stop people from doing shit that's not allowed. Like it's just no. Keep it moving.
Look, I'll be a DM right now for you.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
So, okay, here's a world.
Okay.
What are we doing? Old West? Are you like vampires?
You tell me. You're the DM.
You're a vampire.
All right.
And you wake up out of your coffin and there's a fucking, the alarm goes off and you see a fucking box there.
There's a box. How big is it?
3 feet tall.
All right, I open it up. What's inside?
Bats.
Okay. Oh, cool. My bats came from Amazon. Sweet.
Yeah.
Now
One
what?
of them turns into a lady.
Okay. Who are you?
Yeah. And she says, I am vampiress Sarah. And I have a secret message. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
You got to go to the old vampire mine. And if you go to the vampire mine, there's a certain cross that I can't touch, but someone else can. And it's got money in it, and I need the money. So would you go do it for me? See?
All right.
That's all it is.
Oh my God! Hey,
What
I
am
guess
I
you're right.
missing
When you're
here?
right, you're right. I guess
Yeah,
you
what am I
don't
missing
even
here?
want to DM. You don't even want to do that. I know you don't want to do that. Because then you can't be you and like be a rebel and go against the game.
I can be me. They're doing. I don't
Being
have
a
to,
DM?
I don't have to be. I'm not.
You'd
a
be
rebel.
the authority figure as the DM.
I'd be a great authority figure. I'm not a rebel. That's not who I am. At
Every
heart.
game I've ever played with you, you've cheated at.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true because you can like play chess and Risk and stuff without cheating. So I guess that's not true.
I cheat in Risk.
Do you?
Oh yeah. Well, it depends. Like like alliances. Like people.
Yeah,
is
that's
very,
not cheating though. That's like the game.
Yeah. Yeah. But nothing is cheating unless you're caught. Like everything is cheating. Like
It's like politics.
Well, that's the thing. It's like everybody was mad at people were like, oh, Biden stole the election. I'm like, yeah,
Whoa,
maybe.
dude, look at the vote results. 50-50.
Holy shit! Like really? Like down to the actual thing?
230 to 229.
So that's not 50-50. Who's
It was
230?
50%, 50%.
But 230, who won?
I don't know. I actually don't know. How do I see? Hang on. View results. 229 said no. You won. That you would be a good DM. By one fucking vote.
Thank you to thank you to everyone who voted.
I will be a DM for all of you, whether you voted for me or not.
Yeah. No, I won't. I will be a DM for people who voted for me, and I will punish the people.
The
who did not vote for me.
deplorables who
Yeah.
didn't.
But that's the thing. Is like everybody was, and I might have talked like this on here, but like people were like, "Oh, Joe Biden fucking stole that election." It was so low, and then it like jumped up, and it's like, yeah, probably, like but like everybody's fucking trying to steal the election. I'm sure Trump was trying to steal the election. Everyone's stealing.
Well, we know
shit.
Trump was trying to steal the election.
Everyone's trying to steal shit. Like
The Georgia phone call was ridiculous.
that's what the whole the whole election is who is the smoothest at stealing. Because it's like, because he's like, well, we want them to steal for us. Because all we do is try to steal shit, on a global scale. So you need the best stealer. Kennedy had his dad had the mafia shoving
Kennedy
ballot
straight
boxes
up,
full.
he stole that shit.
They all fucking steal it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna DM?
I'll DM.
Do you want to DM?
Not really.
Real. Sunflower seeds. Is it annoying? Should I not eat these? I don't want to be that guy. Those motherfuckers stole it.
Well, I feel like if you're not going to DM,
Well, the thing is, I could DM because that way I'm not one of you guys. So if I have to go, someone else could come and pinch hit.
but who?
Yes.
Oh, you mean somebody not in the group?
Yeah.
Oh, but then you got a fucking weirdo hanging around.
Well, we could. I'm sure you could find somebody that you guys know that would be down to do it. That would be funny. Get another comedian. Like
Yeah.
somebody would. You can find somebody.
Yeah, but like, what comedians are into Dungeons and Dragons?
So many. Are you kidding?
Probably a lot of them.
Yeah.
But probably
Maybe
the ones that
Gemberling. Gemberling would do it.
Oh, really?
I bet he would.
I was gonna say probably the comedians I don't like, but I like Gemberling.
Gemberling would be good.
Yeah, Gemberling would be good. I wonder if Adomian,
Adomian would be great. Adomian would be great, dude.
He would be
do
awesome.
all those voices and shit.
yeah, Adomian would be great.
Yeah. Will Greenberg. I don't think Will could do it. I don't think Will could do it. Greg Johnson couldn't do it. Greg Johnson would just keep laughing.
Oh, Ron Funches.
Would he do it? That'd be cool.
I bet he's into that.
I think Adomian is
Yeah.
good. Eric Andre would be a terrible DM.
I wonder if Heather Campbell plays D&D.
She'd be good.
She'd be awesome.
She would be. She should be actually the first pick.
Someone says, Trevor, get your wife, because she, like, was involved in Harmon Quest. She would probably get real annoyed at me.
Wait, Zach, what happened to that Zoom video you're going to watch? Yeah, Trevor, will you pull up a video? It's called...
Okay, yeah.
It's called, like, Court Zoom Suspect in the Room. I don't really know what it is, but that should do it.
Oh, I saw that.
All right, is it cool? Is it TOS, or can we watch it?
It's fine. I don't think it's that cool.
No.
I mean, actually, yeah, I think I want to bail on it.
All right, Bill.
I'll show you a better video, though.
Okay.
This is what I've been watching.
See that?
So this guy, I mean, this is old. This is from like last year, but I just like I just found it today, and I was fucking laughing my ass off.
All right, remember to share audio.
But it's a guy who smokes a Carolina Reaper pepper
Oh, God.
out of a bong. Yeah,
I think I might have seen this.
it's pretty great.
What an idiot.
Or the smartest man ever.
How so?
Well, he made a great video.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I didn't do it right. Shit. Even after you like condescendingly told me.
I didn't condescendingly tell you.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Dude, I'm fucked up. I drank 3 of these, what's it called?
Dude, you're samming this right now.
I know. All right, here we go. Ready? Mm-hmm. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I see that. So, this
I've
is my
seen that.
bowl. Oh my god. I'm just gonna rip a chunk off of this. And stuff it in there. Ooh, it's nice and oily. I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be able to bong rip this whole thing. I don't know what's gonna
I
happen.
do.
I don't know what's going to happen.
You only live once. And
Yeah.
this is the first time I've ever been scared to do something on YouTube.
On YouTube.
It's called a survival instinct.
What a
I told
dumb-
you guys I was going out with a bang this year.
It's so funny when he does it, though. Watch this.
Retirement's a bitch.
Retirement? How old is this guy? Do you think you could die from this?
I don't know. My favorite thing about it is that
What a dummy.
I mean he's a very dumb man,
Yes.
and
Oh, damn.
I'd love to know. I wish I could, like, know people's IQ.
yeah, so he's a very dumb man, but like he's like, you know, he's smart enough to, he has a phone, he kind of knows how to use it, he can put stuff on YouTube and things like that, but he like, the problem isn't his stomach, like he keeps drinking water, like he's inhaled all of this like pepper into his lungs.
But it's
The
probably
water's
all down his throat too. You know, his mouth is probably burning too.
But the water's not going to go in his lungs. So he keeps drinking water and he's like, whoa.
I mean, what an idiot, dude.
Someone says IQ is bullshit for gauging intelligence. Oh, sounds like someone with a low IQ.
I've heard that before.
No,
But,
I have heard it.
What else are you going to do? We got to gauge it somehow.
Do we?
I don't know. Somebody
No,
says
we
Zach wants
should.
a social credit system. You're wrong. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, our even like, so even if IQs are, IQ doesn't take mental illness into account. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. But even if IQ isn't the only way to figure out like how smart people are, you can kind of get a gauge of like, okay, well, this person is smart, this person isn't. And what's fascinating, I think, is that IQs have been consistently dropping since the 70s.
I thought they've been going up.
Nope, we're getting dumber.
Interesting.
Have a good day.
Do you know your IQ?
I do not.
Good day, LA Beast here.
Why am I hearing LA Beast?
That was I think it was whatever played after
LA
that.
Beast here. Zach is a Chi-Com simp. I don't know what that means.
Have you ever done an IQ test?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I think I did.
An IQ test?
I took one, but they didn't tell me the answer. Or the answer.
Ooh.
It shows how stupid I am. I said the answer. They didn't tell me the score.
They didn't tell me the answer.
I kept asking. I was like, what's the answer? They're like, you don't want to know. No
What's
one will
the
tell me the answer.
What's the answer
I'm an
for
idiot,
how
dude.
smart I am? I want to know the answer for how smart I am.
Oh my god.
I'd be afraid to take it. Because I'd be like, what if I'm a fucking idiot? I wouldn't
not.
want to know that.
You're not.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to know that. You know?
Well, I do remember I took one in my dorm on one of those websites. So I don't put any stock in them.
Yeah, those are real.
And I think I got like 100 and I got a score I was happy with. It was like 130 something. And then Sam took it. And this was when I first knew Sam. I like just met him like 2 weeks earlier. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this fucking guy's going to get like a 72. I was like, this is such a dumb dude. And he got a higher score than me. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, these websites are bullshit. So I don't know, man.
Someone says the IQ is biased towards white men. All right, maybe I'll take it.
How's that the case? It's all like math questions and shit.
I don't know. I'm a white guy. Maybe I'll take it. Maybe it'll make me feel good. I don't know. Yeah, I would be too terrified if it was like, hey, you're kind of stupid. Like, I'd be like, oh, and then I have to know that for the rest of my life. Like, any thought I have, I'm like, well, maybe I'll do this. And then I'll be like, but I'm fucking stupid. I'd rather not know I'm stupid. Because I kind of know I'm stupid.
I think only smart people wonder if they're stupid. I think stupid people think they're smart, and smart people think they're stupid.
Well, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
I've never met
idiots think they're very smart, and they're open about it.
I've never met a stupid person that wonders about what they're doing at all. Mm-hmm. They're just like, I'm right. Everyone at this party is wrong.
Oh, this is interesting. Professor Marth Live says you should do a QAnon test. Is that a thing? Can you take a QAnon test?
Oh, let's do a QAnon test.
I would love to. Wait. QAnon
Does it tell you if you are QAnon?
test? Trump fails the QAnon test? No. What does that mean? He praised the conspiracy theory? No.
Let's do a QAnon test. That'd be great.
I would love to take a QAnon quiz, but I don't know.
We'll find out if we're Q.
QAnon quiz.
That's a good plot for a movie. Some guy who like drinks a lot, like, you know, like figures out like, oh fuck, I'm Q. Like he doesn't realize it that he's like blackout drunk on like message boards every night.
Yeah. We fell for it. I think I got trolled. Wait a minute. How about this? A sociopath test.
Oh, good. Let's do that.
Have you ever read the Psychopath Test? It's fantastic. Great book. John Ronson.
So we are supposedly both psychopaths. Or no, we're both sociopaths.
We're both
right?
considered. They're the same thing. Sociopath and psychopath are the same exact thing.
I don't think we are.
I don't either. All right.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you this quiz. And here's what I think is going to happen. We're going to go through the whole quiz, and then to get the answer, it's going to redirect me, and I'm going to have to fill out all this shit and give away my info, and I don't want to deal with it. But hopefully I'm wrong.
Okay.
All right. Do you repeatedly lie to trick others for your own gain or pleasure? Always, often, sometimes, rarely, never. By the way, the option for all of these is always, often, sometimes, rarely, never. So...
Always, often, sometimes, rarely, never.
Do you repeatedly lie to trick others for your own gain or pleasure?
No.
Would you say rarely or never?
Rarely. I would say rarely. I mean,
because the question is, do you repeatedly? So I repeatedly lie?
Yeah, that's not.
So that's
I'm
not
just taking it as do you lie? Like,
yeah, let's keep it at that. Do you lie to trick others for your own gain or pleasure? And
someone says I did 20 minutes ago. Someone says I have a catfish Instagram account. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe I do because I don't.
You do, and you're kind of lying now by saying you don't because you do.
All right, yes, let's say I do.
I would put you at sometimes rarely, and one of those two.
I never. It's weird because I actually have circles of like I would never lie to a certain circle. I would kind of lie to the circle beyond that.
That means sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
So like, it's the closer you get to me, there is no lying. But like, as you go, yes. Yeah.
All right. Sometimes you lie. All right. Do you act impulsively?
Yes.
Always? Often? Sometimes?
Always, and then I apologize afterwards.
I'm gonna challenge you, and I know I probably shouldn't. I should let you just do all the answering.
No. That's good.
But you don't always act impulsively. In fact, I am way more impulsive than you, and I'm frequently impressed with how you are able to not be impulsive. So I think there are aspects of your life where you are impulsive, like drinking or things like that.
I'm not impulsive on drinking. I have it very scheduled out what days I will drink and what days I won't at the beginning of the week. Like I will drink this day. I will drink this day. I won't drink this day.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So
I don't really think of you as an impulsive person.
Okay, then maybe no.
But you think you are.
Yeah, but maybe that's because I have a zero tolerance for impulsiveness, and I don't like when I feel like I am impulsive.
I have no idea what to click for this.
Let's do
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Do you fail to plan ahead?
No.
Yes, you do.
Really?
Yes.
I like
We're never going to agree on any of these answers.
Every one of these I've been like, I don't know. No. And then you're like, yeah. No, I don't think I fail to plan ahead.
Yeah, you do. But it's not major because I think you're very deliberate and thoughtful about goals and how to get to them. So like big picture stuff you plan. Small minutia, you never.
Oh yeah, no. I don't even see small
exactly.
minutia.
So that's I don't know what they're asking. Because like you're yeah.
Okay, so go. Yes, okay,
I don't know what to put. Sometimes. All right.
We're gonna do sometimes for everything, and they're gonna be like, "You're sort of a sociopath."
Do you constantly fail to fulfill work obligations?
No.
I would put that never.
Yeah.
Do you consistently fail to fulfill financial obligations?
No.
Yeah, it's a never. Have you ever engaged in criminal behavior?
Yes.
Always, often, sometimes, rarely, never.
Often.
Often?
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah, I'm leaving it alone. Do you find yourself?
It's like I got a letter. Oh, I can't even talk.
No,
about
do.
That. No, I can't.
Because it's a crime.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know.
No.
Do you ever find yourself?
I have a very loose interpretation of driving. Mm-hmm. So I'm constantly getting tickets for. I'm like, this is illegal, but I can fucking do it. Like,
well,
kind of thing.
Speeding traffic violations don't count as criminal behavior,
right?
Unless you're like drinking
what's
and driving.
criminal? What? No, I don't drink and drive. What is criminal behavior then? Like murder? I don't murder.
No, I mean like committing crimes. Traffic violations aren't crimes, unless you're reckless driving.
Oh, then no, I don't do crimes. I don't do. I don't like. I don't know. What is a crime? No, I don't steal. I don't murder. Yeah.
I mean, you do drugs now and again.
But that's not a crime.
I've seen you assault people.
Really?
Well, a couple times.
Who?
Jesse?
Oh, boys. It's fine to assault boys. When you're like, you assault people, that sounds like girls. I'm like, I've never assaulted a girl. No, I'll kick the shit out of a dude.
I'm going to change your criminal behavior to rarely. I know I've seen you do other crimes. I just can't. I mean, I guess beating the shit out of people is a legit crime. You never sold drugs?
No.
But you bought plenty of drugs.
No, but I would be the middle guy for drugs.
That's
like, 'cause
trafficking.
I knew a guy who could get ecstasy very cheap, and so like everyone would give me money to get ecstasy very cheap.
Guess what? You're a drug dealer. That's what
I guess so. But here's the thing. I would often just eat everyone else's ecstasy, and they would get mad at me, and so people would stop using me.
That's selling drugs, dude. Oh yeah, you pissed on McDonald's. Indecent exposure.
Yep. Your mic is on. like you shouldn't be saying this.
Okay.
No, it's all. Yeah, who cares?
Do you find yourself unable to empathize with others dealing with difficult situations?
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna be a sociopath, aren't I? When people, again, it's the circles. Like if it was you, or if it was
Sam.
Sam, or other people in a circle that I consider, I would be, okay, all right. But I have had people who aren't in that circle just open up to me, and I've been like,
I think that's having healthy boundaries.
right, yeah. I fucking hate drama, and I try to avoid it. I think the biggest goal in everyone's life should be avoiding drama, and sometimes it fucking happens as much as you try to avoid it in your like little circle, like kind of thing. But like, yeah, like no, like if I've, if you're not in a certain circle and you start coming to be like, my wife, I'd be like, oh, sucks, kind of thing.
All right, so what do you want to put?
Never.
Never? You
I don't
never
know.
are unable to empathize with others dealing with difficult situations?
I'm able, I just choose not to.
But what about me and Sam?
Yeah, I do with you guys, right?
So then it would be.
I mean, you've told me I'm one of the most comforting shoulders to cry on.
Listen to the phrasing of the question, because I think you're mishearing it. Do you find yourself unable to empathize with others dealing with difficult situations?
No, I don't. I don't find myself unable.
Okay.
Unwilling.
Okay, so never. All right.
Yeah.
If you hurt someone else's feelings, do you lack remorse or guilt?
No, I feel horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
I
Are
like
you
I like
aggressive?
go. No. Am I aggressive?
No. In fact, never.
Yeah, I'm chill.
Do you engage in unnecessary risk-taking or dangerous behavior with no regard for the safety of self or others?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Although much less so lately, but I've seen you leap out of a moving car. You fell asleep on the roof of a skyscraper on the ledge.
I did. That was fucked up.
I'm going to put often.
Yeah. No, I still have a scar from when I jumped out of that car.
Yeah, we were going like 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, and I found so we were driving somewhere. We were driving,
We're driving
home
from one bar to another, and Trevor's in the back seat, and he goes,
and I saw the apartment that I lived at, and I was like, I don't want to go to the other bar. And everyone's like, we're going. I'm like, I don't want. And then I saw that there was a bicycle helmet, like in the seat next to me, and I strapped the bicycle helmet on. And I was like, don't even stop, like that. And they're like, what? And then I just opened the door and I leaped out at my apartment. And I thought it was going to be rad. But then as soon as I hit the ground, like I learned a lot about kinetic energy. Like where I was like, I'm moving at 30 miles an hour. So like, I'm like, and like, I like bumped and I hit the fucking cement, like the curb, like because I was aiming for the grass, but I didn't make it all the way. So like I hit my shoulder on like the curb and I like bounced up. And so then I got to my room, my apartment, and I didn't break anything, but it was like blood, like it was like blood everywhere. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I was like, fucked up. So I took a bottle of vodka and I poured it all over my arm because I was like, oh, well, that's like alcohol. I was like, that I got to clean the wound. So I just doused my arm in vodka and I went to sleep. And then I woke up the next morning and all my bed sheets were stuck to me because it was just blood everywhere. So it was like I woke up in this like a red burrito with my because I just spun around in my sheet and it was all stuck to me. So I had to wake up and be like rip all of the sheets off, and I was like, ah,
My perspective on that night was we were driving. The driver, I can't remember who the driver was of that car.
Josh Fadum.
Oh, it was Fadum?
It was Fadum.
So we're driving past, we're coming up to the apartment on Los Feliz Boulevard, which is a fast-moving street. The driver's like, I'm going to get out, don't slow down. And Josh's like, no, I can just pull over and let you out. And Josh's like, don't slow down. And then just opened the door, leapt out. And it was just like, I remember because I was sitting next to you. You jumped out and I saw you just go like like it was like really gnarly. And I was wasted. So I was just like, ah! And we didn't slow down. We was like, no. You fucking ate it, dude. That was awesome. He got fucked up. And then we just like kept going to the bar. It's like, what? Like you could have been really badly hurt. And then
I was.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks later, we're at the same building on the roof, and you were like racing at night, drunk.
Yeah.
From one side of the roof to the other. What happened? You got really hurt.
There was a cord. There was like it was like an antenna to like one of those DirecTV satellites that was like pulled taut. And I didn't pulled taut. See, I caught it. And I didn't see it, and I tripped and I ate shit and I like ripped all the skin off my arm.
We're filming a movie. This is why we're filming this March. So like you're on camera and you just keep getting like hurt and like
and
injuries that are visible on your body.
Yeah, and the makeup people had to keep doing longer and longer where they were just like, well, how did this happen? I was like, I don't know.
And then that was the same time, like around that time that like all the whitest kids came and stayed with us in LA so we could write Civil War, right? Or something. We were writing something.
Season 3.
And then we were diving from a balcony from like literally 4 floors up, right? Am I exaggerating?
Yeah.
It was high. We had to dive clear a balcony below us to land in the pool.
I actually think it was more than that. I think we were on the 5th floor.
It was very, very high up. And the first, I remember like all these people were like partying in the pool that we didn't know. And I jumped with all my clothes on and like landed like right in the middle of like a party. And then everyone started jumping. And we were just doing that all night long, just jumping. And then Darren fell down onto the balcony below.
Well, no, that was me. I fell. I didn't clear because I ran from in the room. I was like, I'm gonna jump through like the window and land in the pool, and I didn't. My foot caught, and I landed on the balcony below. And then I didn't know what to do, so I had to knock on the door, and it was an old man who lived there, and he was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, I live up there. I just fell. Like I was like, "Can I come through so I can get back out?" He's like, "Just do whatever." Like I was like, "All right." And I like, yeah. And but no, Darren fell. Darren, I think, hit his arm on the side of the pool. Like he didn't make the pool. Yeah.
He broke his arm.
He broke his arm. And then the next morning, he was trying to wake us all up to take him to the hospital because he woke up and his arm was broken. And so he was like trying to like, knocking. No, but everyone's fucking dead.
I took him to the hospital. I drove him.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he was knocking on everybody else's and they're like, no. And then he like realized that he didn't have his ID and he realized that he had dropped his wallet. And he looked it was at the bottom of the pool. And I love this like image, which is Darren with his broken arm in the pool trying to swim to the bottom of the pool so he can get his ID so he can go to the hospital and fucking fix his arm. I just think that's such a beautiful. I mean, like, it's fucked up, but it's like, it's a good, like, I don't know, it's a good scene for something.
Yeah, it's kind of like the end of Puke Dads, our sketch where it's like the kids have to drive their own dads home. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on in chat? Who the fuck is Spencer? Or do we get rated or something? I can't see.
Oh, if we got rated, that's cool.
Yeah,
I wish I could. Our thing is we're at 1,500. That's nice.
Yeah.
This is a good news, boys. We haven't done Deep Boys. Oh my God, it's 9:00. We've just been fucking gabbing, and
gabbing for gals.
Did we finish the I'm not a sociopath.
Let's finish it. Hang on.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself superior to others? Ooh.
No.
Never?
Well, it depends on the others. Some.
Sometimes?
Not generally not as a blanket statement. Like it depends on like I meet people and I'll rank. I'm like, oh, this person sucks or this person is cool.
Sounds like we're drifting into often territory.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, that's not saying that I often rank people as beneath me. You know, it's happened. I've met people and I've been like, this person sucks. You know, who hasn't? That's an insane question. Sometimes.
Sometimes, all right. Do you use charm or wit to manipulate others for your own benefit?
Yes.
Always, often, sometimes?
Ooh. Often.
Yeah, the mouse was hovered over often. I'll just go ahead and click that. Please enter the text above to prove that you're human.
This isn't going to be good. I don't like this anymore.
I don't think you have anything to worry about. Oh, I have to put my email in.
See, don't do it.
Remedy Health Media will use the contact information you provide to use this form to be in touch with you to provide updates and marketing. This is all a fucking scam.
It's all a scam.
It was still fun anyways. I don't think you're
now let me ask, is there anything that I answered that you think you would have answered differently?
Fuck, I can't. I closed the window, so I can't scroll back through the questions. No, I think we're probably about the same.
Yeah, we're peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
And I don't think we're sociopaths.
I know that you're not a sociopath.
And I know that you're not a sociopath.
Right,
there we go. All right.
Pope Poop donated, says, watching guys play D&D got me into playing myself. My character is Arthur Longtree. He's a badass ranger with an Indian war club who straight up murks motherfuckers. All right, go get some.
Great.
Turta Taylor donated, said, opinions on ass-to-ass scene in Requiem for a Dream?
Love it.
Alex Kubilos from the Valley donated, says, am I correct in thinking that all the boys are into doing sketches live again, save for you, Zach? Not hating, but that's what I seem to gather. I'm definitely the most reticent to do live.
You are not a fan of touring.
Don't love to tour.
Yeah.
What?
I was actually just thinking today, I was like, because things are starting to open up and like, I was like, I might just ask my agent for like, because I actually do kind of miss it. I was like, I might just ask for like a weekend in the fall. Like, I don't want to do a big thing, but I might want to go to one club and just like do a weekend of shows. Like, kind of maybe just by myself, like, kind of thing. But like, I was kind of like, I think, this whole year we've not been able to do the stuff, we normally have done. And then there is part of me that's like, you know what? I miss as much as like it annoys me to do the radio and all that stuff. I do like going to a city and like doing shows at night and then exploring the city during the day.
Strip clubs. That means strip clubs.
Wait, during the day?
No.
Strip clubs during the day. I'm not like a fucking deviant.
I would be down. You know what I would be down? I would be totally down to do a limited tour if we did new material. I don't know what that looks like. Maybe it could be reading from from Fight Barn or past sketches or something like that. I don't know. I just don't want to go do Dinner Vote, Slow Jerk, Lincoln. It's like, it feels weird to do sketches we wrote over 10 years ago.
Well, I don't enjoy doing like, my philosophy on it is that like, you're going to always have to do a couple sketches from the old days. Maybe not, but like, that's how I like to do it. So like when I would go I would do like we would usually write a new thing for the beginning, and then we would do maybe 30% old sketches, and we would basically try to change them a little bit, like include the audience. So it would be like, basically try to get the audience up as much as possible. Then I do 30% music from like the Comedy Central shit, and then 30% like I would show like all the fucking band stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, but like I think it would be fun to go out now and just do mostly new. Like I would like it could be fun to, I don't know, just do new sketches or stories or I don't know.
My dog's girlfriend says they have had this exact conversation before. I know.
Oh my God.
But that's okay.
We're 6 months in. Here's the thing. Sometimes we're gonna have some repeats.
Cole Assen Cole says, "Is Newsboyz a podcast?" No, it's a Twitch stream.
But keep it here to this space. This is the year of Newsboyz.
There has been discussion.
Things are happening.
There has been a discussion about it. Would it translate as a podcast? Us interacting with chat? And maybe it would.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Someone says no. Steve MC Ditchell says no.
Well, that's enough for me. Scope and Coke, thanks for gifting, my friend. Let me do some more thank yous here, because I feel like we're winding down. I think that psychopath test was our Deep Boys.
Really?
Well,
unless you want
to talk about something else.
We can try a last minute Deep Boys, like a 5-minute Deep Boys.
All right.
I'm sorry I got so drunk on chat
I don't
tonight.
think you're so drunk, dude. I think you're all right. JDog1822 said, Trev, if I could remember the most impressed / proud of Timmy you've ever been, whether it be a single joke or a bit or whatever, love you guys. Ooh, that's a good Deep Boys prompt. Think about that while I read the rest of these.
I know my answer.
All right, well, hold on to that.
Yeah.
Principal Rolls donated $20. Says, happy 6-month anniversary. You guys are the best. So excited for Mars. Thanks, buddy. Guard the Bunny donated. Says, Trevor would be such a chaotic DM who broke the rules all the time, but that's what would make it so fun to watch. Irma Gerd donated. Said, Trevor's on point tonight. Hey. A Wanker89 donated. Said, check out Unsleeping City on YouTube. The game starts off in Greenpoint, and Brennan is a great DM. Also, Spencer from Harmontown said that he might be willing to DM for you guys.
Really? He said that? We should get him.
Okay.
My wife thinks he's great.
Okay.
Because my wife did the Harmon Quest show. I mean, she was the network exec on it. But, like, she's always, like, singing his praises, that he is, like, the nicest dude, like, and he's so good at what he does.
That's fun.
We rated them once, and it was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sammy D donated, said, this is great. I love to see Augie, the cutest baby, and I love drunk Trevor. Can we get Sam drunk next? Love you guys. I don't think
Sam's sober.
Yeah, I don't think Sam's going to be drinking.
Am I the only whitest kid that still drinks? Timmy drinks.
Yeah, Timmy drinks. No Scope JFK donated, says, I decided to take a break from drinking for the month, but a handful of Advil PM is surprisingly fun if you don't go to bed. Pumped I can catch the stream tonight. Cheers to you all. I feel weird that I read that out loud. Super Scott donated $25. Great show tonight, dudes. Trevor, any info on your Comedy Central show?
So the show is going to come out soon. It is I don't know, like T-Mobile bought it, so T-Mobile's putting it out, but but then in a couple months it goes on Comedy Central. And so I don't know what T-Mobile's doing, but in a couple months, Comedy Central's going to put it out no matter what. And it's really good. I think it's the best version of it we've done so far. Blair's great. Sam's very good. Sam's great.
Blair's great. Sam's very good.
I know, that sounded horrible. Sam's great in it. Sam's great in it. It's very funny. So I'm very proud of it, and I'm excited for it to come out. I need to use the restroom real quick.
Go ahead. I got more things, but think about that Timmy thing.
Oh, I know it.
All right. Hellcat Kuro says, Trevor jumping out of the car was the best story I've heard this year. Love you too. Thank you. I love you too. Why Does donated and said, why does every story end in and Darren broke his arm? He's broken his arm a bunch of times. I don't know. Queef Complaint donated. Said, fuck, I'm learning that I'm a psychopath tonight. Cheers to that, I guess. Read The Psychopath Test by John Ronson. It's great. All of John Ronson's books are really great. Them is awesome. So You've Been Publicly Shamed is awesome. He has a bunch of fucking bangers, dude. Really good writer. Stayed at my house. Stayed here for a while. Queef complaint. I just read that. Jesus loves cocaine. Donated $100. Thank you. Oh my god, dude. Said I live be an IHOP. All right, is this someone trolling me? I live be an IHOP. For $100, he said I live be an IHOP. What is happening, dude? Dude, Jesus loves cocaine. Donated $100.
Whoa, thank you.
And the comment for this $100 is I live be in IHOP. Chat, what am I missing? That's a Discord joke. Show your they live tattoo?
I got to get back on the Discord. I bought a new computer and I don't have Discord on it, so I need to. I haven't been in it for a little bit.
Hey, by the way, I have not thanked the Discord mods in forever, but if you guys
They're
are in
great.
there, fucking thank you so much, man. We do go on. I do see it's very appreciated. You guys are the best.
Oh, also, did you know the guy who wrote Metamorphosis for Prime Intellect reached out to us?
Roger Williams?
Yeah.
Somebody said that. He
Yeah.
hasn't reached out to me.
No. But he just started commenting on our YouTube videos,
Really?
and he's like, "I'm the guy who wrote this book that you like," and
Wrote
he
a
like
great book.
leaves information to like get in contact with him. Or
We should get a hold of that guy. We
I
should
know.
fucking get the rights to that book and see what we can do.
That should be we should do that.
I love that book. Jesus loves cocaine. All right, I just fucking read this. Rongina donated $5. Says you guys should each release a solo DVD where it's just one of you performing only your role from each sketch. So I'm thinking you're suggesting like the Zyrika Flaming Lips thing where you'd hit play at the same time on like 5 different TVs and then they would do the sketches. Is that what you mean? I don't know.
Someone says, "Are you sure it's actually him with Prime Intellect?" Yes, it is, because I checked his YouTube thing. It's him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Discord and Zoom suck. Matrix protocols where it's at, boys. I don't know what that means. Oh, we for sure surged his sales. We had to, because well, first of all, that guy probably wasn't selling a lot of that book. It's 20 years old. At
It's
least.
an old book.
It's self-published. Yeah. Zach, that is a very obscure reference. What are you talking about? What's that? Oh, the Zyrika? Well, yeah.
So it says, "Can we film the one joke movie, please, Trevor?" I would love to. At some point in my life, I will try to do it.
So you talked about this last week while I wasn't there. What's this?
You've probably heard me talk about this. I've been talking about this for 20 some years.
What
Like,
is
you
it?
know, it's the idea of doing a movie, like basically buying a romantic comedy script that already exists.
Mm-hmm.
You know, finding a good one, like buying it, because there's so many. Like, you know, like, so, like, you know, getting one for like a song, you know, and then shooting it. So it's like your Jennifer Aniston, you know, kind of rom-com thing, like getting like big people in it and everything.
And you don't tell them the joke? I don't know where you're going.
I don't know. It depends on the person. But like, yeah, you probably couldn't tell Jennifer Aniston. She probably wouldn't think it's funny. But anyway, like, so it's like a Jennifer Aniston movie where she like meets like Matthew McConaughey or something, and they're like, you know, she's like, she owns a cupcake shop and he hates cupcakes, but they fucking fall in love or whatever, you know, in movies. And so then it's all going like well, and you know, he goes to see her for the first time, like 45 minutes in, or like an hour into the movie. You know, it's like their big date. And she's like, I'm getting ready. She's like, hold on, I have to go to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom. And then you just cut to a camera inside the toilet, and you see an ass sit on the toilet, and then the butthole opens up, and a big piece of shit like comes out at the camera. And then it just comes to her like pulling her pants up and then going back. And the rest of the movie is normal.
Yeah.
So I think that's the funniest joke you could ever make. Like, you know,
And it
because
comes out in
it's...
theaters, and it's really just so that you can go sit in the theater and watch everyone watch that moment.
They're like, what? But then also more, it's also for like people who, because, you know, in every movie theater, there's always someone who's going to the bathroom. So some guy went to the bathroom during that part, and he comes back out, and everyone's like, there's like a weird energy in the theater. And he was like, what's going on? They're like, they just fucking showed Jennifer Aniston fucking take a shit. And he's like, no, they didn't. He has to go see it again, because he's like, bull fucking shit they did, you know? Like, I just think that's the funniest thing. And that's all I need to do to be happy in life, is make a movie like that. And then, like, you know, no matter, I could be like a homeless guy who, like, you know, I would be dying, like, addicted to all these fucking drugs and stuff like that. And I'll be like, well, at least I made that movie.
I mean, I love it. I genuinely love the idea. Yeah. Remember there's that movie Brown Bunny, where like Vincent Gallo made this movie with Chloe Sevigny was in it. And
Yeah, he made her blow him.
And he had her give him a real blowjob.
Yeah.
And it's in the movie. And that's the only part of the movie anyone talks about. It's like, oh yeah, Chloe Sevigny actually blew a dude.
Yeah. We had a friend who went on a date with Vincent Gallo.
Oh, Molly?
Yeah, because she found
It was real weird.
Yeah, well, she's real weird because she like basically she got to college and then she like went through the phone book looking for Vincent Gallo. He's in the phone book, and so then she called him, was like, "Do you want to go on a date?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's an insane story on all parts.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live. Yeah, I used to live next to Chloe Sevigny. She used to come to some of the Whitest Kids stuff.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she was around. Yeah. But I used to live around the block from her.
In Greenpoint?
No. When I lived in Mike's place.
Oh.
Yeah. And like some nights you'd be out like on the street and she's just walking around like just like wearing a bra.
I mean, she's very hip.
I remember thinking, I was like, it's fucking cool.
Well,
Like,
she's
like,
very cool.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody says the girl from Kids. Is she still known as the girl from Kids? I mean, she's done so many movies and huge movies. I mean, she's a huge movie star. She's not like an A-lister, but she's
the girl from Big Love.
Big Love. She was in Boys Don't Cry. She's in everything, man. Anyway, American Psycho. Yeah. Timmy story. Okay, here we go. Deep Boys. When were you the most proud of Timmy?
Oh, so okay. I would say the most proud of Timmy is just generally recently, because I feel like when we met Timmy, like, you know, and you can debate whether or not we were a good influence or bad.
You were a good influence on Timmy. Never gonna convince me otherwise.
I think so. But I remember like us kind of like, you know, like looking at Timmy as like, oh my God, this guy's just not ready for the world. Like, you know, like he's like kind of like he kind of just showed up here in New York, and my God, it's gonna do a number on him. Like, you know, kind of thing. Like this is, we used to call him Big City Williams, you know, because he would fall for everything. Like he was the guy they were like, you know, we'll give you your headshots for $500, and he's like, great, you know, kind of thing. And you know. And also, like, he, you know, he's gone through his own, like, kind of things. But, like, I feel like Timmy now is one of the most well-rounded people. And also just, like, a very chill dude. I think he's a great dad. I think he's, like, you know, like, I don't know. I think he's a solid person.
He is a very solid person. And he's also a very, very sweet guy. Mm-hmm. Timmy is...
He's always been sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like he's grown up without losing that sweetness.
Yeah. The world, and he's been through the ringer. Like Timmy has definitely taken his lumps. You know, he's made some bad decisions, and he's had some really rough chapters of his life. But he's definitely come out of it like fine. You know, and he's also like, he's so fucking doting on his daughter in like the best way.
He's
pretty
great.
cool.
I think he's doing good.
Yeah. He did well. All right.
What's yours?
The proudest I've ever been of Timmy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all of that stuff is true. So,
and then what's the most annoyed you've ever been at Timmy?
I'll do that later.
We got to leave it on a dark note.
Yeah. But also, I think maybe the proudest. So, I heard about the Sam Skatefall fiasco from last week, and so I went on the YouTube and I was trying to find that moment, and I saw it kind of entering tense phase, you know, where like Sam was getting upset, and there was in the past Timmy would have locked horns with Sam and it would have gotten ugly, and Timmy would have gotten his feelings really hurt, and it would have escalated, and it would have just gotten real south real fast. But Timmy was like able to like recognize, like he didn't have to like get into it, and he was just like, Sam, I was just being quiet because I didn't want to interrupt. That's all. And it was like, this is growth. Like the fact that he can like not get emotional and just be like, this is what I was doing. I'm cool. And like keep a smile on his face. I was like, Timmy has like grown, you know?
Yeah.
It's good. It's not like that's not the most proud I've ever been, but it's the first that pops in because it just happened yesterday. But
Right.
most annoyed I've ever been, probably when he puked on the floor at, well, he puked everywhere, but like when he puked and my friend had to clean it up because it was at her bar. And then when I was like, she was cleaning it up next to him. And I was like, Timmy, I think you should apologize to Ange. You just puked. And he goes, sometimes you got to clean up other people's puke. And I was like, I'm going to punch your fucking teeth down your throat, dude. Like I was white hot mad at that. And the other time was when he was on stage.
Like
doing
we said one good thing, and now it's like, oh, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this.
I'll leave it at that.
No, go for it.
When he was on stage doing stand up at pianos, and I was in the audience next to my girlfriend, and he did this whole riff on porn, and then he was like, this guy we talked about this a whole bunch, and started singling me out, and I was like, nah, dude, God damn it, man! Like I was just
Because your girlfriend hated porn too.
my girlfriend had a problem with porn. She did.
Yeah, it was a little weird for
It was weird. It was weird. And in retrospect,
Like
I was like, that's
this
on
wasn't
her.
like 1956. It was like in the 2000s. Like,
Yeah.
It was a little weird.
Yeah, so that was the other thing that jumps to mind. But I mean, I was always annoyed with Timmy for a decade.
Yeah, he
for
was
a decade.
annoying.
I spent every day annoyed with him.
The most annoyed I've ever been at Timmy was like I had eaten a bunch of mushrooms, and like he and my girlfriend ate a bunch of mushrooms too, and Scorpion ate a bunch of mushrooms, and we're hanging out at Scorpion's Chris, so we're all hanging out at Funhouse. When Funhouse is fucked up, because Funhouse is where Sam used to live, and the whole thing was condemned, but he lived there anyway.
for a month and a half.
You lived there? Oh, right, you did live there. So there was no 90-degree angle in the entire building. Like it was all tilted. Like it was falling down, and people were still living in it.
The city demolished it shortly after everyone left.
Yeah, as soon as they eventually were basically like, no one can live in this anymore. But like that was kind of our home base for a long time. And we called it Funhouse because nothing was angular.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing was like straight up. It was all like weird. And so like Scorpion and my girlfriend and Timmy and I do like a bunch of mushrooms. And I'm all of a sudden, Timmy is just super talkative. And I'm on mushrooms. And Timmy's like, he was like, yeah, well, sometimes there was a comic book where Batman actually became Superman or whatever like that. And he's just like all in your face. And I was just like, I gotta. And then my girlfriend at the time was also doing the same thing, where she's just talking to me. And I was like, like too much. Like, and they're like in my head.
Was
it
this
was like,
Robin?
Yeah. And it was like both of them together were just too much. And I was like, I can't be with any of these people. And so I had to go and sit up on this roof that was falling over slowly, kind of thing, and then sit up there. And then Scorpion came up and was like, you hate your girlfriend and your friend, don't you?
He said you hate your girlfriend and your friend?
No, but he basically realized he was like, they're a lot, right now? Like, and then he was like, it's okay, man. And I was like, okay, thank you. And he like basically like kept me like there.
Chris is the best, dude.
He is the best.
He's the best. Yeah. Why is his name Scorpion? His name was Scorpion when I met him. He'd already been named that. Like, where'd that
Well,
come from?
I met him first night in New York. Like I had just gotten up to New York. And it was a bunch of kids fucking hanging out outside the dorms because we lived in this dorm that wasn't a real dorm. It was like just a hotel with no like adults there. And so we were all fucking smoking out in the front. And then I met him and we were just like making fun of somebody like that. And then I was like, what's your name? And he goes, Scorpion Majestic.
Oh.
And I was like, sweet. And then I just
a college freshman thing to say.
Yeah, and I just called him Scorpion from then on. Like,
He painted that painting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's the best. All right. That
Did we do it?
qualifies. We did it.
All right.
Yeah, Chris O is his name. That's right. He's the
Yeah. Incredibly talented. Probably our most talented friend.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Have
Not
you
even
seen his
probably.
new paintings?
Absolutely our most talented friend.
Yeah. Have you seen his new paintings?
Mm-mm.
They're insane.
I have like a couple in my house.
Yeah.
Like that he's like just gifted us at some points, and I'm like, these are like cherished things. Like like fucking he's like incredibly talented.
Yeah.
Everyone should like find him, blow it up, Twitter, do your thing.
Chris O. Oh wait.
Chris O. He's the greatest.
Zach, check your DMs. All right, I'll check them. Let me do some last minute thank yous if we missed any. Peanut butter applesauce donated, said, hey, I had a question. Is it ethical to dip your balls in barbecue sauce at your grandma's funeral? Asking for a friend.
We heard this again. This is a repeat.
Okay. All right, homies. Good shit. Who should we rate?
Fantastic Plastics.
Obviously.
Yeah. We didn't rate them last week because we couldn't figure out how to raid because your computer did the weird shit.
That sucked.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on Self Suck Saturday.
All right, I'm going to go
Thank
suck
you.
off the dog, everyone. Yeah, I see all your comments. All right, dudes. Later, buddy. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Peace.
Bye. See you, man.
Later.